Nepal women's football team.
Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Get your radiance with Dove.
In association with
Nepal Telecom, Rashtrako Sanchar.
Energized by
Tapaiko Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
Banking partner
Global IME Bank, सबैका लागि बैंक.
Co-sponsored by
सही खोजौं, शुद्ध रोजौं. मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु.
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यी सेवा.
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो. किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा.
Hygiene partner
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ.
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ सुरक्षा.
प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण कान्तिपुर मैक्स तथा डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरूमा. An AD release initiative.
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारबार जितौ उपहार. यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार. साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष AMC प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट. र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time. So imagine what it can do to your skin. But Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream richly blended with mild cleansers, making it softer and more radiant. Get your radiance with Dove.
Gari पेट्दिन्छ फेरि तितो औषधि.
तितो औषधिबाट बच्नु छ भने लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ लिनु आउने गर्ने. हातबाट कीटाणु मुखमा खुरु खुरु दब हुन्छ सबै रोग सुरु.
त्यसैले लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ सुरक्षा.
जम्सबाट बच्न अब पाउनुहोस् 100 ग्रामको लाइफ बोय साबुन मात्र रु 45 मा.
कामको सिलसिलामा विदेश गइरहनु पर्छ. फेरि हिजो आज सबै काम फोन कलबाटै हुन्छ. तर मलाई चिन्ता छैन. विदेश जानु अगावै नेपाल टेलिकमको इन्टरनेसनल रोमिङ सेवा सुचारू गर्छु. अनि विदेशमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकमकै सिम प्रयोग गरी भोइस कल डाटा SMS आरामले चलाउँछु. सिम्पल. तपाईँ पनि विदेश जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ भने नेपाल टेलिकमको इन्टरनेसनल रोमिङ सेवा सुचारू गरी विदेशमा पनि स्वदेशकै सिम प्रयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. यो सेवा सुचारू गर्न *1415*7# डायल गरी वा नेपाल टेलिकमको एपबाट सजिलै गर्न सकिन्छ. यदि तपाईँ विदेशमा हुनुहुन्छ भने roaming.support@ntc.net.np मा इमेल गरी एक्टिभेट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ.
Nepal Telecom, Rashtrako Sanchar.
ब्रो तैँले खेल्न त खेलिस् तर के खेलिस् यार. म्यान मार्किङ गर्नु पर्दैन. तँलाई झन् त्यत्रो भनेको तँलाई पहिले तिनै खेल भने हैन.
दाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिन नि
भाइ. रेड बुल ब्रो म भएको भए 8 गोल यतिकै.
के दिएको यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ. अनि पैसा दिएपछि त असली दिनु पर्यो नि दाइ. गरे अनि के गरे
Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
कस्तो जोडले हाने यार.
अब त रेड बुल चिन्छ होला नि त.
हो र.
ई सेवासँग मनाउनुहोस् महाउत्सव. यसपालि दशैं तिहारमा ई सेवाबाट जुनसुकै कारोबार गर्दा कार जित्ने मौका. यो चाडपर्व गर्नुहोस् ई सेवाबाट कारोबार. चढ्नुहोस् नामीको दामी कार. साथमा iPhone 16 र हात खाली नहुने उपहार. असोज 1 देखि कार्तिक 30 सम्म ई सेवाबाट जति धेरै कारोबार त्यति नै धेरै उपहार. हजारौं लकी विनर्सले जित्न सक्नुहुनेछ विकली र मन्थली क्याशब्याक्स, भाउचर्स, डिस्काउन्ट्स र अरू टन्नै अफरहरू. आजैदेखि टप अप, फ्लाइट टिकट्स, होटल बुकिङ, बिल पेमेन्ट्स र QR पेमेन्ट जस्ता सबै कारोबार ई सेवाबाट गरौँ.
Tapaiko Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
साउजी
हजुर
मलाई तोरीको तेल दिनुस् न.
यो लिनुहोस्. नयाँ आएको. मूल्य पनि कम छ.
नमस्ते साउजी।
नमस्ते।
धारा तोरीको तेल पाउ न।
यो लिनुहोस्।
होइन मलाई धारा तोरीको तेल नै चाहिन्छ।
सस्तो पनि छ।
धारा तोरीको तेल प्राकृतिक राख भएको, विश्वासिलो, गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो। नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी।
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुनुहुँदो रहेछ। क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ, मूल्य होइन।
साउजी मलाई पनि धारा तेल दिनुस् न।
मुटु चाहिन्छ, मुटु।
साथियों गाउन भने जिन्दगी माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ।
पसलमा भ्याइ नभ्याइ हुन्छ। पैसा जति सबै फोन पेबाट सिधै बैंक खातामा गएपछि म त ढुक्क।
कति बताए?
450। फोन पे त मेरो लागि वरदान नै हो। आउँदै गर्नु हास।
न क्यास बोक्नु पर्ने न एटीएम मा लाइन लाग्नु पर्ने, फोन भए पुग्छ। फोन पे त मेरो लागि लाइफस्टाइल भइसकेको छ।
ट्याक्सी दाइ फोन पे चल्छ है?
चलिहाल्छ नि।
अब पैसा भन्ने कुरा जुन बेला पनि चाहिन सक्छ। ठाउँको ठाउँ पैसा पठाउन मिल्ने फोन पे त मेरो लागि एकदमै सजिलो उपाय हो। हस् थ्याङ्क यू दाइ।
बिजुलीको बिल तिर्यौ?
तिरे त। हेर्नुहोस् न, आफ्नो त बिर्सिने बानी। झन् यो बिल थिएन भनेपछि त यादै हुँदैन। तर सम्झिने बित्तिकै फोन पे गरिदिइहाल्छु। फोन पे मेरो लागि भरपर्दो साथी। साँच्ची तिमीले फ्लाइटको टिकट बुक गर्यौ?
मैले हिजै बुक गरिसके भने
फोन पे त मेरो लागि समयको बचत हो।
मेरो लागि विश्वास हो।
स्वतन्त्रता हो।
मेरो लागि आवश्यकता हो।
मेरो लागि सहजता, मेरो लागि दिनचर्या हो।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
अब घर बसी बसी ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्कको ई-कम कार्ड मार्फत पेमेन्ट गरी नेटफ्लिक्स, अमेजन प्राइम जस्ता प्लेटफर्महरूमा आफूलाई मनपर्ने मुभी तथा अन्य रोचक सामग्रीको मजा लिनुहोस्। ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्कको ई-कम कार्ड। ई-कम कार्ड लिन तपाईँको व्यक्तिगत प्यान, ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्कको खाता, मोबाइल नम्बर र इमेल भई पुग्दछ।
ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्क, सबैका लागि ब्याङ्क। साथियों गाउन भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ।
Saff Women's Championship 2024.
दर्शकबिन स्वागत छ। होन्डा प्रेजेन्ट्स साफ वुमेन्स च्याम्पियनसिप 2024 को प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारणमा आज चौथो दिनको खेल रहेको छ र आज डबल हेडर्सहरू रहेका छन्। पहिलो खेल रहेको छ म्याच नम्बर 5 भुटान वर्सेस श्रीलङ्का र दोस्रो खेल रहेको छ घरेलु टिम नेपाल र मालदिप्स बीच। पहिलो खेल खेक्सनमा हुन गइरहेको छ 1:30 1:30 को किक अफ टाइम रहेको छ भने सो खेलको प्री म्याच लिएर हामी आइसकेका छौँ। म अभिनव जोशी र मेरो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ मेरा प्रिय मित्र सुभाष मकाई, जोसँग धेरै पछि म यो प्री म्याचको यो स्टेज सेयर गरिरहेको छु। फर्स्ट अफ अल वेलकम सुभाष।
थ्याङ्क यू अभिनव।
आई थिङ्क आजको पहिलो गेम एउटा एकदमै एक्साइटिङ क्लास रहेको छ किनकि ग्रुप बी को लागि एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट क्लास बिकज दिस गेम क्यान सेट अप ग्रुप बी को एकदमै सेपलाई पनि। सो आई थिङ्क यो फर्स्ट गेमको कुरा गर्दै गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो इक्वेसन बनिरहेको छ जस्तो लाग्छ ग्रुप बीमा श्रीलङ्काको लागि मोस्टली।
एकदम जुन पहिलो खेलको जित थियो होइन मलाई लाग्छ त्यसले चाहिँ धेरै पछि जित हासिल गर्यो भने श्रीलङ्का एउटा त्यो मोमेन्टम क्यारी गर्न चाहन्थ्यो दोस्रो खेलमा जानु अघि र मालदिभ्स विरुद्ध भले 1-0 को मात्र जित भयो तर त्यो चाहिँ एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट थियो यदि सेमी फाइनल जाने धेरै समय भइसक्यो कि श्रीलङ्काले त्यो जितको स्वाद चाख्न नपाएको र जुन सेलिब्रेसन मुड देख्यौँ त्यो मालदिभ्स विरुद्धको गोलपछि पनि मलाई लाग्छ त्यो एकदम जरुरी थियो र आज 50-50 गेम भुटान केही एज गर्न सक्छ किनकि अब लास्ट सिजनमा जुन 5-0 विन थियो त्यसमा पनि अलिकति मोरल चाहिँ हाई हुन्छ अझ नेपाललाई बराबरीमा रोक्यो तर मलाई लाग्छ श्रीलङ्का पनि आफ्नो चान्सेस चाहिँ लिनेछ यो जुन किसिमको टिम देख्यौँ हामीले पछिल्लो खेलमा अलिकति फिजिकल जुन थियो होइन त्यो भएर एउटा कम्पिटिटिभ म्याच चाहिँ हामीले एक्सपेक्ट गर्न सक्छौँ
राइट अब बिफोर टकिङ अबाउट दिस गेम हिजोको खेलको कुरा गरौँ हिजोको हामीले जुन खेलको समीक्षा गर्न बाँकी थियो स्पेसली बङ्गलादेश र पाकिस्तान दुवै टिम अन द पेपर्स हेर्दाखेरि बङ्गलादेश सुपिरियर देखिएको थियो तर रिजल्टले छुट्टै एउटा रिजल्ट देखायो जस्तो लाग्छ स्पेसली बङ्गलादेशको जुन प्रकारको अट्याकिङ पावर हामीले अघिल्लो सिजन यानि 2022 मा देखेको थियौँ त्यो सायद देख्न पाएनौँ जस्तो लाग्यो र पाकिस्तान आई थिङ्क तिनीहरू अलिकति राम्रो भएर आएको छन् अझै बेटर टिम भएर आएको जस्तो लागेको छ
बङ्गलादेश चाहिँ अब नयाँ टिम एउटा नयाँ प्रशिक्षकको अन्डरमा खेल्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो भनौँ न युथ र एक्सपिरियन्स ब्लेन्ड जुन अलिकति मैदानमा देखिँदैन स्पेसली जुन पाकिस्तानको ट्याक्टिक्सलाई चाहिँ अलिकति भनौँ आदिल रिस्कीको जुन थियो डिफेन्सिभ ट्याक्टिक्स त्यसलाई चाहिँ अलिकति प्रशंसा गर्नुपर्छ यो त क्रेडिट्स दिनुपर्छ किनकि सबिना खातुनलाई पुरै न्युट्रलाइज भनौँ न त्यो स्याडो मार्किङ अनमोल हिराको ड्युटी भनेकै सबिना खातुनलाई पछ्याउनु मात्र जब उनी बाहिर गएर कृष्णमती सरकार आइन् उनले त्यो नै कन्टिन्यू गरिन् दुर्भाग्य रह्यो कि पाकिस्तानले अन्तिममा गोल खानु पुग्यो तर मलाई लाग्छ जुन किसिमको हिजो खेल थियो कि आफ्नो एउटा योजना लिएर आएको थियो र त्यसमा 100% भनौँ न त्यो सबै खेलाडीले कमिटेड रहे मारिया खान भनौँ विशेष गरी डिफेन्समा त्यो एउटा कप्तानी जुन प्रदर्शन हुन्छ उनले आफ्नो ड्युटी त निभाइ भनौँ न जुन हेड कोलिजन थियो फर्स्ट हाफमा होइन मलाई लागेको त्यसपछि अब त्यो 35 इयर्स ओल्डको डिफेन्डर भनौँ न त्यति पेस पनि थिएन सायद उनी रिप्लेस हुनेछन् भन्ने थियो तर पुरा 90 मिनट खेल्ने दुर्भाग्य उनकै अगाडि चाहिँ गोल भएन तर पाकिस्तान डिजर्भ द्याट विन भनौँ न त्यो वो बङ्गलादेशले बढी बल पोजिसन राखेको थियो तर फुटबल इज नट अबाउट जस्ट किपिङ योर बल हुन्छ नि त्यसलाई कति युटिलाइज गर्न सक्छ भन्ने थियो र बङ्गलादेश एकदम वेस्टफुल भएको थिएन भनौँ न जहाँबाट पनि सर्ट प्रहार गरिरहेको थियो हामीले निसा अशरफलाई भारत विरुद्ध खेलमा लगातार गल्ती गरेको देखेको थियौँ तर त्यो किसिमको कुनै प्रेसरै थिएन र जब गोल आयो त्यो जुन गोलरक्षकलाई प्रेसर राख्यो नि त्यसैबाट निस्केको थियो र मलाई लाग्छ अलिकति कम होमवर्क त्यो अलि इजी नै लिएको हुनसक्छ बङ्गलादेशले पाकिस्तानलाई चाहिँ
भेरी वेल सेड र इनफ्याक्ट आई थिङ्क हामीले पिटर बटलरको ट्याक्टिक्सलाई पनि एक्सप्लोर गरिरहेका थियौँ बिफोर द गेम बिकज उहाँको जुन इङ्ग्लिस ब्याकग्राउन्ड रहेको छ कमिङ फ्रम इङ्ग्लिस प्रोफेसनल डिभिजन र पछि उहाँले सायद लिबियालाई पनि कोच गर्नुभएको थियो BFF एलिट एकाडेमीमा केही समय उहाँले बिताउनु पनि भयो तर वुमेन्स टिमलाई उहाँले लिन खोज्दाखेरि त्यो एडाप्टेबिलिटी नभएको हो किनकि हिजो हामीले ट्याक्टिकली 75 मिनटसम्म अथवा 60-70 मिनटसम्म त्यो सिङ्क देखिरहेको थिएनौँ बङ्गलादेशको
त्यही हो भनौँ अब जुन खेलाडीहरू चाहिँ हामीले पछिल्लो संस्करणमा एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट रोल थियो मारिया मान्दा भनौँ न मलाई लाग्छ साउथ एसियाको वान अफ द बेस्ट मैले हिजो पनि पटक भनिरहेको थिएन उनी आउने बित्तिकै चाहिँ त्यो मिडफिल्डमा अलिकति मोबिलिटी देखेन अब रूपना र मोनिका र मारियाको मिडफिल्ड चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ साउथ एसियामा जुनै पनि टोलीमा स्टार्ट गर्न डिजर्भ गर्छ तर उनले त्यो ब्रेक गरेन अब मोनिकालाई निकालेर त्यसपछि मारिया छिराए मलाई लाग्छ यी दुईजना सँगै खेल्यो भने चाहिँ एट्याक पनि अलिकति झन् सजिलो हुन्छ र भनौँ न 81 त्यो युथ प्लेयरहरूलाई चाहिँ यो नयाँ माहौलमा खेलाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ त्यो कारण चाहिँ अब सबिना खातुनसँग पनि त्यति ब्लेन्ड भएन होइन डिफेन्सिभली पनि हेर्छौँ भने दुईवटा सेन्टर हाफ दुवैजना नयाँ सेन्टर हाफ खेलाएको थिए मसुरा परविनलाई बेन्चमा किन राखिएको छ भन्ने मलाई अचम्म लाग्यो किनकि गत संस्करण फाइनलमा मात्र गोल खाएको थियो र भनौँ न गोलरक्षकको मात्र होइन कि डिफेन्सले त्यसमा धेरै मेहनत गरेको थियो र हिजोको खेल हेर्छौँ भने पटक त्यो डिफेन्स चाहिँ ब्रिच भइरहेको थियो होइन त्यो भएर अब मलाई लाग्छ अब अर्को खेलमा चाहिँ अब इन्डियासँग छ होइन अझै अब भनौँ न सेमी फाइनल पक्का भइसकेको छैन बङ्गलादेशलाई हिजो हारेको भए त झनै कठिन हुने थियो अलिकति एउटा भनौँ न एउटा सहज छ के छ भने 2 गोलको हारसम्म पनि सेमी फाइनल त पुग्छ भन्ने छ तर मलाई लाग्छ बङ्गलादेशले अझै राम्रो प्रदर्शन गर्नुपर्छ यदि त्यो टाइटल डिफेन्डरको त्यो ट्यागलाई चाहिँ क्यारी गर्ने हो भने
राइट र आई थिङ्क हामी जहिले पनि बङ्गलादेशको कुरा गर्छौँ हामी कुरा गर्छौँ सबिना खातुन हिजो नम्बर 10 मा खेलिरहेकी थिइन् र इनफ्याक्ट उहाँको क्रिएटिभिटीमा नै बङ्गलादेश भर परिरहेको थियो तर आई थिङ्क फर्स्ट हाफमा हामीले एकदमै राम्ररी नै देख्न पायौँ कि उनी त्यति राम्ररी चल्न सकिरहेकी थिइन् के सबिना खातुनलाई एज फ्याक्टरले खाएको आजको दिनमा व्हाट डु यु थिङ्क
अहिले नै त्यस्तो भन्न त मिल्दैन किनभने गत संस्करणसम्म पनि होइन 8 गोल भइरहेको थियो होइन अब 21 गोल साफमा यो 5th साफ हो उनको 30 वर्षको उमेर छ तर घरेलु फुटबल हेर्छौँ भने पनि उनी अझै पनि लिडिङ फिगर नै छिन् मलाई लाग्छ त्यो टिमसँग चाहिँ उनको त्यो कम्बिनेसन नमिलेको जस्तो लाग्छ अहिले नै उनको त्यो भनौँ न एज पुगिसक्यो भन्न अलिकति मिल्दैन होइन नत्र अब अन्य खेलाडीहरूलाई टिममै नरहेको अवस्थामा मलाई लाग्दैन कि पिटर बटलरले उनलाई नै कन्टिन्यू गर्थे भन्ने चाहिँ मलाई लाग्दैन होइन तर आई थिङ्क इट वाज अ ब्याड डे फर हर अब जुन किसिमको आदिल रिस्कीको ट्याक्टिक्स थियो कि स्याडो मार्किङ कुनै समय पनि उनलाई अनमोल हिराले छोडेकी थिएनन् र जब केही समय चाहिँ अनमोल हिरा इन्जोर्ड भएर बाहिर आएकी थिइन् आदिल लिस्कीलाई टेन्सन दियो थियो कि उनलाई कसले मार्क गर्छ भन्ने थियो त्यसैले त्यो भनौँ न 90 मिनटसम्म नै त्यो प्रेजेन्ट रहेर त्यो भनौँ न त्यो सिचुएसनलाई चाहिँ हरेक खेलाडीलाई त्यो प्रपर प्लेयर म्यानेजमेन्ट देखिरहेको थियो क्या त्यही भएर अब सबिना खातुनको लागि 1 ब्याड डे तर आई डोन्ट थिङ्क त्यो उनको क्वालिटीमा चाहिँ अहिले नै त्यस्तो डाउट गर्ने बेला भएको छ
एक्ज्याक्टली तर आई थिङ्क ह्युज क्रेडिट टु पाकिस्तान टिम मारी जमिला खान जो फर्स्ट हाफमा इन्जर्डै भइसकेको थियो उनको हेड इन्जुरी कन्सर्न हुँदा हुँदै पनि उनले ब्यान्डेज लगाएर पनि खेलिन् आई थिङ्क इट वाज अ रक सलिड पर्फर्मेन्स स्पेसली नम्बर 4 जो हुनुहुन्थ्यो सेन्टर ब्याक सिद्दिकी र सँगसँगै मारिया जमिला खानको सेन्टर ब्याक पेयरिङ आई थिङ्क इट वाज फिनोमिनल इन्टायर गेममै पनि
एकदम त्यो इम्पोर्टेन्ट पनि थियो जस्तो इन्डियासँग हेर्छौँ भने फर्स्ट हाफमा अलिकति ल्याक लस्टर भनौँ न गोलकिपिङ एररहरूले गर्दाखेरि मात्र हो नत्र मलाई लाग्छ एउटा सोलिड टिम छ पाकिस्तान होइन दुर्भाग्य खराब ग्रुपमा एउटा कम्पिटेटिभ ग्रुपमा पऱ्यो यदि भनौँ न लास्ट सिजन जस्तो अलिकति लुज ग्रुपमा भइदियो भए पाकिस्तानले पनि आफ्नो चान्सेस दिएर एउटा पोजिटिभ साइड के हो भने पाकिस्तानको वुमेन्स फुटबल फेरि पनि अब हामीले भनौँ न त्यो एक्सपर्ट्सहरूलाई ल्याएर हुन्छ कि भनौँ हामी 4 जना खेलाडी उहाँहरूको विदेशी लिग खेल्नुहुन्छ अब त्यो भएको हुनाले चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ अबको केही वर्षमा चाहिँ पाकिस्तानको यदि वुमेन्स जुन लिग सुरु भएको छ त्यो कन्टिन्युटी पाउने भने हामीले अर्को वर्षदेखि चाहिँ सेमिफाइनल को पुग्छ भन्ने पनि त्यहाँ पनि कम्पिटिसन चाहिँ देख्छौँ
डेफिनेटली सो टकिङ अबाउट टुडेज गेम आजको खेलको कुरा गर्नुपर्दाखेरि श्रीलङ्का र भुटान दुईटा टिम जो प्रत्याशी छन् अर्को ग्रुपमा जानको लागि भुटान जसले एउटा राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स थियो र श्रीलङ्का जसले जित निकालेको थियो श्रीलङ्काको कुरा गर्नुपर्दा श्रीलङ्काले जुन मालदिभ्स विरुद्धको खेल देखाएको थियो आई थिङ्क इट वाज फिनोमिनल किनकि पहिलो गेम जुनै पनि टिमको लागि इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुन्छ आई थिङ्क त्यहाँ के इम्प्रुभमेन्ट अझै चाहिएको छ श्रीलङ्काको लागि तथापि त्यो खेल भने एकदमै हेर्न लायक थियो श्रीलङ्काको
एकदम जस्तो गोलरक्षकलाई अलिकति भनौँ न त्यो जुन गल्ती चाहिँ हिजो बङ्गलादेशले गरिरहेको थियो त्यो चाहिँ श्रीलङ्काले अलिकति हतारी हुन्छ नि जहाँबाट पनि सर्ट लिने त्यो एउटा अझै लिड लिएपछि चाहिँ के भयो भने सबैजना चाहिँ गोल गर्न आतुरदेखि यदि भनौँ न प्रपर हामीले त्यो कोचलाई हेर्छौँ भने पनि होइन अब उनी चाहिँ आफ्नो यो ट्याक्टिक्समा भन्दा पनि खेलाडीहरू आफै खेलिरहेकोमा चाहिँ बढी निराश देखिन्थ्यो अब यदि हामीले त्यो गोल हेर्छौँ भने पनि गोल अब भनौँ न प्रवीणा परिरहेको जुन क्रस थियो त्यो लगातार खेल अवधिभर नै यदि त्यसरी खेल्छ भने चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ अन्य टिमलाई पनि गाह्रो हुन्छ र वुमेन्स फुटबलमा त्यो लेभलको फिजिकलिटी भएको फरवर्ड एउटा हुन्छ नि डिफेन्सलाई समस्या दिने फरवर्ड चाहिँ कमै मिल्छ र आज मलाई त्यसैले लाग्छ कि भुटानले एउटा चेन्ज पनि गरेको छ मलाई सेन्टर हाफ पेयरिङ चेन्ज गर्नुको कारण चाहिँ त्यो फिजिकल फरवर्ड एउटा जुन श्रीलङ्काको एट्याकमा छ त्यसलाई अलिकति न्युट्रलाइज गर्नलाई चाहिँ डिमेनले एउटा चेन्ज गरेको छन् र निकोला डिमेन मलाई लाग्छ त्यो जुन नेपाल विरुद्धको खेल छ उहाँ अब भनौँ न पहिला चाहिँ शङ्का थियो कि उनले ओसिनियाबाट साउथ एसियन रिजनमा चाहिँ कसरी आफूलाई एडाप्ट गर्छन् भनेर तर जुन किसिमको होमवर्क उनले गरेको छन् मलाई लाग्छ आज श्रीलङ्काको खेलमा पनि पछिल्लो खेल उनले राम्ररी निहालेकी छन् र आजको जुन चेन्जेस देखेका छौँ 3टा चेन्ज छ होइन एउटा मिडफिल्डमा र एउटा डिफेन्समा त्यसपछि एट्याकमा एउटा मलाई लाग्छ त्यसले चाहिँ आज केही प्रभाव पक्कै पार्नेछ
डेफिनेटली सो टकिङ अबाउट भुटान जसले नेपाल विरुद्ध एउटा एक्स्ट्राभेगेन्ट पर्फर्मेन्स दिएको थियो स्पेसली डिफेन्समा र ह्युज क्रेडिट टु द टिम जुन हिसाबले सेट भएको थियो भुटान आई थिङ्क वान अफ द बेस्ट पर्फर्मेन्सेस इनफ्याक्ट अहिलेसम्मको सबभन्दा बेस्ट रेकर्ड नै रहेको छ भुटानको नेपालसँग ड्रको हिसाबले होइन तर आई थिङ्क त्यो एउटा राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स थियो
फर्स्ट ड्र भनौँ न अब नेपालसँग जहिले पनि पराजित हुँदा आएको थिएन र नेपाललाई भनौँ न पहिलोपटक चाहिँ नेपालले ग्रुप स्टेजमा गोल गर्न नसक्नु मलाई लाग्छ त्यो ठुलो भनौँ न भुटानको लागि अचिभमेन्ट हो र भुटानी फुटबल पछिल्लो समय चाहिँ प्रदर्शन चाहिँ उत्कृष्ट हुँदै आएको थिएन तर त्यो नतिजामा देखिरहेको थिएन अब भने गत संस्करण सेमिफाइनल पुग्यो यो पटक पनि मलाई लाग्छ फेभरेट छ सेमिफाइनल पुग्नलाई श्रीलङ्का र भुटानको गेम भनौँ न कम्पिटेटिभ होला तर भुटान होल्ड्स अपर एज जुन किसिमको डेथ पनि छ होइन त्यो भएर भनौँ न भुटानले चाहिँ आफ्नो जुन फुटबलमा एउटा पहिचान बदल्दै आएको छ आज अर्को एउटा अध्याय चाहिँ त्यसमा थपिनेछ
डेफिनेटली सो आज भुटानको खेल पनि हेर्न लायक रहनेछ स्पेसली भुटानको अट्याकिङ पावरलाई आज एउटा टेस्ट रहनेछ कस्तो प्रकारको अट्याक रहनेछ त्यो पनि आज हामी हेर्न बाँकी नै रहनेछौँ दर्शक अब हामी छोटो ब्रेकमा जानेछौँ ब्रेकपछि हामी फर्किनेछौँ यो एनालिसिसलाई लिएर स्टे ट्युन्ड
Saff Women's Championship 2024
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको सियारी बारमा जितौँ 10 लाखको उपहार यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष एएमसी प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू
तपाईको कपालमा कसको हुकुम चल्छ? स्प्लिट एन्ड्सको जेट या हेयर फलको फैसला? हेयर प्रब्लम्स मतलब हेयर ड्यामेज। डभको 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन एक्टिभ्सले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर गर्छ। अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईको मर्जी। डभ।
साथीहो, गर्नु भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ।
ई सेवासँग मनाउनुहोस् महाउत्सव। यसपालि दशैं तिहारमा ई सेवाबाट जुनसुकै कारोबार गर्दा कार जित्ने मौका। यो चाडपर्व गर्नुहोस् ई सेवाबाट कारोबार, चढ्नुहोस् नामीको दामी कार, साथमा आइफोन 16 र हात खाली नहुने उपहार। असोज 1 देखि कार्तिक 30 सम्म ई सेवाबाट जति धेरै कारोबार त्यति नै धेरै उपहार। हजारौं लकी विनर्सले जित्न सक्नुहुनेछ विकली र मन्थली क्याशब्याक्स, भाउचर्स, डिस्काउन्ट्स र अरू टन्नै अफरहरू। आजैदेखि टप अप, फ्लाइट टिकट्स, होटल बुकिङ, बिल पेमेन्ट्स र क्युआर पेमेन्ट जस्ता सबै कारोबार ई सेवाबाट गरौँ।
ब्रो, तैँले खेल्न त खेलिस् तर के खेलिस् यार? म्यान मार्किङ गर्नु पर्दैन? तँलाई झन् त्यत्रो भनेको तँलाई पहिले 3 खेल भने हैन?
दाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिनु यार।
भाइ रेड बुल
ब्रो, म भएको भए 8 गोल यति के दिएको यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ। अनि पैसै दिएपछि त असली दिनु पर्यो नि दाइ। परे अनि के गरे?
रेड बुल असली मेरो जो
कस्तो जोडले हाने यार।
अब त रेड बुल जित्छ होला नि त। पुरस्कार पढ
हो र?
झन्झट रहित शपिङको लागि गो क्याशलेस। पे विथ ग्लोबल स्मार्ट प्लस।
साथीहो, गर्नु भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ।
Saff Women's Championship 2024. Powered by Dove, official sponsor for Nepal women's football team.
Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Get your radiance with Dove.
In association with
Nepal Telecom, राष्ट्रको सञ्चार।
Energized by
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल, असली नै रोजौं।
Banking partner
ग्लोबल आइमी बैंक, सबैका लागि बैंक।
Co-sponsored by
सही खोजौं, शुद्ध रोजौं। मुटु चाहिन्छ, मुटु।
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यी सेवा।
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो। किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा।
Hygiene partner
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ।
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ्गर सुरक्षा।
प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण कान्तिपुर म्याक्स तथा डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरूमा। An AD release initiative.
दर्शकबिन पुनः स्वागत छ। दशरथ स्टेडियममा होन्डा प्रेजेन्ट्स साफ वुमेन च्याम्पियनसिप 2024 यो प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण हामी लिएर आइसकेका छौँ र म्याच नम्बर 5 आज तपाईसँग कुरा गर्न गइरहेको छ। इनफ्याक्ट म्याच नम्बर 5 रहेको छ आजको श्रीलङ्का र भुटान बीच। यो खेलको प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण हामी तपाईहरु समक्ष लिएर आइसकेका छौँ। हामी कुरा गरिरहेको थियौँ श्रीलङ्का र भुटानको एनालिसिस गरिरहेका थियौँ। कुरा गरौँ श्रीलङ्काको। फर्स्ट अफ अल श्रीलङ्का जुन हिसाबको ट्याक्टिसले आएको छ, अघिल्लो खेलमा हामीले त्यो एउटा सलिड एउटा श्रुट ट्याक्टिस देखेको थियौँ, विङ प्ले देखिरहेका थियौँ, स्पेसली द नम्बर 7 प्रवीणा परेरा, उहाँको क्रसेसहरूमा इमेशा एकदमै एक्टिभ भइरहेको थियो। आज कतिको हामीले एक्सपेक्ट गर्न सक्छौँ त्यो प्रकारको ट्याक्टिस चाहिँ?
त्यति इजी हुँदैन जुन किसिमको भनौँ न मालदिप्सको डिफेन्स लाइन थियो होइन, एकदम पेस पनि त्यति थिएन। तर आज भुटानसँग चाहिँ दुवै विङ ब्याक पनि एकदम स्ट्रेन्थ देखिएको छैन। अब भुटान त्यति ओभरल्यापमा जाँदैन, त्यही भएर चाहिँ जस्तो प्रवीणाले जति समय पाएकी थिइन् क्रसेसहरू निकाल्नलाई आज चाहिँ त्यो पाउने छैनन्। र सेन्टर हाफकै कुरा गर्नुपर्दा दोर्जी इडोन आई थिङ्क त्यो फिजिकलिटी इमेसासँग चाहिँ उनको म्याच हुन्छ होइन। त्यसपछि अब पेमा छिरिङको पनि त्यही किसिमको छ। सेट पिसमा जुन सहज भएको थियो कि हेडरहरू जित्नका लागि त्यो चाहिँ आज अलिकति कम हुन्छ र श्रीलङ्का अब अलिकति एउटा एडभान्टेज के छ भने यहाँ यही समयमा चाहिँ खेलिसकेको छैन। भुटानले अस्ति चाहिँ नाइटको गेम खेलेको थियो, त्यो भएर अब यो वातावरणमा अलिकति बढी घुलमिल छ श्रीलङ्का। र जुन किसिमको ट्याक्टिक्स देखेका थियौँ कि मिडफिल्डमा मधुसीका कप्तानको चाहिँ एकदम समय पाएकी थिइन् भनौँ, उनलाई कुनै पनि प्रेसर थिएन। त्यो मालदिप्सले त्यस्तो प्रेसिङ केही पनि खेलेको थिएन र पोजिसन युज भएको थियो। तर आज चाहिँ अलिकति कठिन पक्कै पनि हुन्छ। त्यो भुटानको हामीले नेपालसँग देखेको थियौँ कि नेपाललाई त्यो बल भनौँ न मिडफिल्डमा कन्ट्रोल गर्न गाह्रो भइरहेको थिएन, त्यो भएर आज चाहिँ अलिकति प्रेसर चाहिँ फिल गर्छ होला श्रीलङ्का।
राइट, आज हामीले केही समय अगाडि ट्याक्टिक्स पनि थाहा पायौँ। भुटान इज प्लेइङ 4-3-3 आज। सो बेसिकली एउटा अट्याकिङ स्टाइल अफ प्ले हो। हामीले अघिल्लो खेलमा 4-2-3-1 देखेको थियौँ, 2 पिभट्सहरूलाई युज गर्दै एउटा राम्रो बेस बनाउने। आई थिङ्क भुटान चाहिँ अलिकति थ्राइभ गर्न खोजिरहेको छ, स्पेसली टेकिङ इन रिगार्ड आज कुरा गर्नै पर्छ हामीले याङदेनको जो अघिल्लो खेलमा पनि राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स गर्न खोजिरहेकी थिइन्। तर आई थिङ्क नेपालको एउटा राम्रो डिफेन्स थियो र त्यति धेरै खुलेर खेल्न पाएको स्थिति थिएन। आज भुटानले त्यो एक्सप्लोर गर्न पाउनेछ सायद।
भुटानलाई एउटा भनौँ न अब सफरिङ फ्रम सक्सेस भनिन्छ नि, अब सोनम सोदेन डेकी होइन, त्यसपछि पेमा, तीनजना चाहिँ एउटै स्टाइलको प्लेयर छन् होइन। अब अस्ति त नेपालसँग चाहिँ अलिकति डिफेन्सिभ भएको हुनाले तिनैजनालाई खेलेको थियो, आज सोनम चाहिँ मिस आउट भएको छिन् अनफर्चुनेटली होइन। त्यो सेन्टर भनौँ न सेन्टर मिडफिल्ड तीनजना एउटै क्वालिटीको हुँदा अब आज अलिकति एट्याकिङ खेल्नु पर्दा सोनम इज गोइङ टु बेन्च र जुन पेमा र डेकीको पार्टनरसिप छ आई थिङ्क द्याट्स गोइङ टु बी पिभोटल। मैले अघि पनि भने कि श्रीलङ्काको कप्तानबाट जुन किसिमको बक्स टु बक्स एउटा प्रेजेन्स उनको रहेको छ, त्यहाँ चाहिँ अब भनौँ पेमा भर्सेस मधुसीका त्यो ब्याटल चाहिँ आज एकदम इन्ट्रेस्टिङ पनि हुन्छ। अब एट्याकिङ थर्डमा जाने हो भने चाहिँ अब भुटानले अब अलिकति आज एकजना भनौँ न सेन्टर फरवर्ड नम्बर 10 सोनम लामोलाई खेलाएको छैन, त्यो भनौँ न एउटा मिडफिल्ड निकालेर एउटा एट्याकर खेलाउँदा चाहिँ अब नेपाल विरुद्ध चाहिँ कुनै पनि समय लागेको थिएन कि भुटान यहाँनिर जितका लागि अथवा त्यो एट्याकिङ रिस्क लिन्छ भनेर होइन। तर आज चाहिँ जित्नै पर्ने खेल छ। आज यदि यहाँ बराबरी हुन्छ भने फेरि भुटानलाई अर्को एउटा सङ्कट आउँछ होइन। त्यो भएर चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ आज भुटानको अर्को साइड जुन पेसी विङ्गरहरू हामीले देखेका थियौँ, अब सुनिता र यसी दुवै जति हामीले पेस देख्यौँ होइन, उनीहरू दुवैजना बेन्चमा छन् भनेपछि एउटा नयाँ वे अफ प्लेइङ चाहिँ हुनसक्छ। अब कस्तो हुनेछ निकोला डोमिनको, हामीले डिफेन्सिभ ट्याक्टिक्स त देख्यौँ उनको, तर एट्याकिङ चाहिँ फुटबल चाहिँ भुटानले कस्तो प्रस्तुत गर्छ त्यो पनि हेर्न लागेको नै छ।
आई थिङ्क इट्स बिन अ वाइल हामीले भुटानलाई यो सेपमा देखिरहेको, किनकि युजुअली हामीले भुटानलाई डिफेन्सिभ फर्मेसन्समा देखिरहेको हुन्थ्यौँ। अघिल्लो सिजन यानि 2022 मा पनि हामीले खेल्दै गर्दा 5-4-1 वा 4-4-2 को सेपमा खेलिरहेको हुन्थ्यो भने फर द भेरी फर्स्ट टाइम आई थिङ्क भुटानले त्यो डिमेन्सनमा खेलिरहेछ। ट्रायङ्गुलर पासेस अनि अब 4-2-3-1 भनेको एक हिसाबले एकदमै अट्याकिङ माइन्डेड र एक हिसाबले अलिकति प्रोग्रेसिभ स्टाइल अफ प्ले भुटानलाई हामीले धेरै यो प्रकारको देखिरहेका थिएनौँ। भुटानले एड्याप्ट गर्दैछ यो फिलोसफीलाई, अघिल्लो खेलमा हामीले त्यति देख्न पाएको थिएनौँ
होइन। अब त्यो प्लेयरहरू तपाईँसँग कस्तो हुन्छ भन्ने पनि होइन। अब पहिला देख्थ्यौँ भने भुटानलाई चाहिँ अब त्यो भनौँ न बल हान्नै कठिन हुने प्लेयरहरू हामीले त्यो लेभलको भुटान पनि देखेको थियौँ। अहिले कम्पिटेटिभ भनौँ न त्यो तपाईँले इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गरेको प्रतिफल होइन। अब भुटानको वुमेन्स लिग हेर्छ भने मलाई लाग्छ अहिले क्वालिटी हेर्नु भने नेपालसँग कम्पेयर गर्न पनि सक्छ। भनौँ न बङ्गलादेशका खेलाडीहरू रहेका छन्, नेपालकै खेलाडीहरू गएर खेलेका छन् होइन। त्यो भएर भुटान अब च्याम्पियन्स लिगमा हेर्छौँ भने पनि इरानी टिम्सहरूसँग पनि खेलेको छैन। अब त्यही भएर एक्सपोजर कति पाउँछ। अब अहिले भन्नु कप्तानकै कुरा मान्ने हो भने उनी त खेलेकै थिएनन् त्यो एफसी च्याम्पियन्स लिगमा, तर जति भुटानका खेलाडीहरू खेले उनीहरूले धेरै सिक्न पाएर उनीहरू आफै पनि त्यो महिला लिगमा लगातार त्यो कम्पिटेटिभ फुटबल खेलेको कारण एकदम लयमा छन् होइन। इन्जुरीको कुनै कन्सर्न छैन र मेन चाहिँ सेलेक्सनमा धेरैभन्दा धेरै खेलाडी भनौँ न तपाईँसँग अप्सन्स धेरै छ कि कोही प्लान ए भन्यो भने प्लान बी गर्न पनि त्यो एउटा समय छ। र विदेशी प्रशिक्षक आएपछि भनौँ न एउटा त्यो किसिमको प्रेसर पनि हुन्छ कि त्यो रिजल्ट डेलिभरी अब चाहिँ हामीले नतिजा सहभागिताको लागि अब चाहिँ नतिजा नै दिनुपर्छ, प्रदर्शन राम्रो गर्ने रहेछ। अब चाहिँ जुन इन्भेस्टमेन्ट भएको छ त्यसको पनि लगानीको लागि चाहिँ एउटा हामीले रिटर्न दिनुपर्छ भन्ने भएको छ। र त्यो फिल्डमा पनि देखिन्छ, त्यो प्लेयरहरूमा पनि फिल हुन्छ कि अब चाहिँ यो प्लेयरहरू अलिकति माथि भयो, अब चाहिँ नेक्स्ट लेभल हामीसँग नि कम्पिट गर्न सक्छन् है भन्ने, र त्यो प्रमाणित चाहिँ नेपालको खेलबाट पनि भयो।
राइट, टकिङ अबाउट द प्लेयर्स टु वाच भुटानको लागि गोलकिपर सङ्गीता मगर एकजना राम्रो खेलाडी रहेका छन्। अघि खेलमा राम्रो एउटा प्रस्तुति दिएकी थिइन्। एउटा राम्रो अट्याकिङ टिमलाई एकजना रिलायबल गोलकिपरको आवश्यकता पनि रहन्छ, किनकि जब तपाईँ अगाडि प्रोग्रेसिभली खेल्नुहुन्छ कहिलेकाहीँ काउन्टर एट्याक्स आउँदै गर्दाखेरि गोलकिपरको रोल एकदमै महत्त्वपूर्ण रहन्छ। अघिल्लो खेलमा हामीले सङ्गीताको एकदमै राम्रो खेल देख्न पाएका थियौँ। नेपालको एकदमै राम्रा स्ट्राइकर्सहरूलाई उनले न्युट्रलाइज गरेका थिए र एकदमै राम्रो पोसिबिलिटी रहेको छ उनको। आजको खेलमा पनि उनी इम्पोर्टेन्ट रहन सक्छन्
एकदम। अब आज त झन् भनौँ न मस्ट विन म्याच छ नि त। अब नेपालसँग चाहिँ तपाईँले एउटा दुईवटा गल्ती गर्दाखेरि पनि राम्रो टिम थियो, राम्रो स्ट्राइकर थियो भनेर एउटा एक्सक्युज पाउन सक्नुहुन्छ। तर जुन किसिमको उनले प्रदर्शन गरेन, विशेष गरी त्यो 87 मिनटमा भनौँ न
नियर पोस्टमा त्यो किसिमको सेप भनेको भनौँ न हामीले वुमेन्स फुटबलमा यो प्रतियोगितामा पनि नियर पोस्टमा धेरै गोलहरू भएका देखेका छौँ पाकिस्तानी गोलकिपरकै फर्स्ट इन्डियासँगको गेम भनौँ होइन त्यो चाहिँ त्यति कभरेजहरू भइरहेको थियो तर त्यो मोमेन्टमा भनौँ न जब उनले त्यो भनौँ न सेभ निकालिन् त्यसपछि डिफेन्सहरूलाई पनि त्यो अलिकति जिम्मेवारी बोध हुन्छ कि मैले गरेको गल्ती एउटाले बजाएपछि अब मैले पनि त्यसलाई ब्याक गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने हुन्छ र एउटा क्लिन सिट भनौँ नेपाल विरुद्ध फर्स्ट क्लिन सिट ग्रुप स्टेजमा होइन आई थिङ्क द्याट डिजर्भ प्लेयर अफ द म्याच पनि प्राप्त गरिन् उनले र आज अब भनौँ न विनिङ कजको लागि खेलिरहेको छ भुटान त्यसैले त्यो क्लिन सिटसँगै अब फरवर्डहरूले त आफ्नो रोल निभाउनै हाल्छन् मलाई लाग्छ डिफेन्सले पनि त्यो पछिल्लो जुन एउटा लय छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ कायम राख्नुपर्छ
टकिङ अबाउट श्रीलङ्काको प्लेयर्स टु वाच इमेशा डेफिनेटली एकजना खेलाडी जो अघिल्लो खेलमा डेब्यू गरेकी थिइन् र डेब्यूमै गोल गरेकी थिइन् अन्डर 19 को क्याप्टन इफ आइ एम नट रङ र जुन प्रकारको उनको एउटा फिजिकल एट्रिब्युट छ आई थिङ्क श्रीलङ्काले धेरै पछि एउटा राम्रो स्ट्राइकर पाएको छ जस्तो लाग्छ
त्यही हो अब श्रीलङ्का गोल भनौँ हामी श्रीलङ्काको फिजिकलिटीको बारेमा धेरै कुरा गर्थ्यौँ तर गोल गर्ने ठाउँमा चाहिँ त्यो प्लेयरहरू पाइरहेको थिएन अब डिफेन्सिभली हेर्छौँ भने एकदम हाइटी प्लेयरहरू छन् होइन त्यो पेस पनि छ तर टेक्निकल्ली त्यो साउन्ड थिएन होइन अब अहिले इमेसालाई तपाईँ हेर्नुहुन्छ भने ग्राउन्डमा लाग्दैन कि उनी भनौँ न त्यो गोल पोचर जस्तो त्यो उनको फिजिकलिटी दिँदैन तर जब अन द बल देख्छौँ नि त्यसपछि चाहिँ अलिकति डिफ्रेन्ट प्लेयर श्रीलङ्काको लागि चाहिँ राम्रो प्लेयर अब एउटा पाएको छैन र डेब्यू भनौँ न सिनियर डेब्यूमा गोल गर्नु भनेको आई थिङ्क इट्स ए ड्रिम फर एभ्री वान र त्यो पनि विनिङ कजमा 6 वर्षपछि जित दर्ता गर्दाखेरि एउटा त्यो गोल हिरो अब मैले सोसियल मिडियामा पनि हेरेको थिएँ कि श्रीलङ्काका पुराना खेलाडीहरूले चाहिँ इमेसाको बारेमा लेखिरहेका थिएन त्यसैले आई थिङ्क सी इज अलरेडी भनौँ न स्टार इन श्रीलङ्का र अब आज यदि भनौँ न त्यसलाई एडअप गर्न सक्छन् भने त आई थिङ्क सिल गो डाउन द फल्कलोर किनकि श्रीलङ्काले धेरै समय भइसकेको छ सेमिफाइनलको त्यो स्वाद चाख्न नपाएको र आजको यदि भुटान जो कम्पिटिसनमा छ कि भुटान वा श्रीलङ्का को अगाडि जाने भन्ने नै कम्पिटिसन हुन्छ अन्त्यमा आज यो एकदम भनौँ न 6 पोइन्टर बराबरको खेल्छ र यहाँ यदि श्रीलङ्काले के ल्याउँछ भने आई थिङ्क इट विल गो डाउन टु हिस्ट्री
स्पेसल मेन्सन टु प्रवीणा परेरा राइट विङ्गर नम्बर 7 उनको आई थिङ्क हामीले धेरै कम विङ्गर्सहरू देखिरहेको छ जुन एक्ज्याक्टनेस जुन स्पेसिफिकनेसले उनले खेलिरहेका छौँ डाउन इन द विङ्स बल रिसिभ गरिरहेका छन् क्रस गरिरहेका छन् र आई थिङ्क कोचले उनलाई दिएको इन्स्ट्रक्सन्स उनले पुरा रूपमा पुरा गरिरहेका छिन् हाम्रो प्रवीणा परेराले र हुनु कुनै पनि टिमको लागि राम्रो रहेको छ र इमेशाको लागि एकदमै धेरै कम्प्लिमेन्ट्री एलिमेन्ट
एकदम भनौँ न त्यो अब उनको हाइटमा हुनुहुन्छ जुन किसिमको डेलिभरी आवश्यक पर्दैन अब प्रवीणा भनौँ न यसो हेर्दाखेरि पनि त्यो उनको कपाल जुन छ त्यो कलरले गर्दाखेरि पनि एकदम त्यो फ्ल्यासी हुन्छ स्पट हुन्छ नि होइन र त्यसबाहेक उनको प्लेइङ स्टाइल पनि भनौँ न वुमेन्स फुटबलमा हामीले त्यो विङ प्ले एकदमै कम देख्छौँ अब नेपालको कुरा गर्छौँ भने अनिता बस्नेत याद आउँछ मलाई होइन त्यो किसिमको क्रसेस सेट पिस डेलिभरिजहरू होइन त्यो चाहिँ अब भनौँ न राइट विङबाट त्यो इनवर्ड क्रसेसहरू चाहिँ हरेक फरवर्डको लागि इजी हुन्छ र मालदिव विरुद्ध मलाई लाग्छ अझै 2-3 गोल अझै पनि निस्किनु पर्ने थियो जुन किसिमको प्रदर्शन थियो होइन अब दुर्भाग्य रह्यो कि अमिनाथ लिजा आफ्नो टप फर्ममा थिइन् र त्यो लगातार त्यो गोल गर्न दिनन् तर आज पनि भुटानले दोर्जी इदोनलाई चाहिँ अलिकति कठिन नै हुनेछ भनौँ पेमाले पनि मलाई लाग्छ केही बढी नै डिफेन्सिभ ड्युटीहरू निभाउनु पर्ने छ स्पेसली सेट पिसमा जुन उनको हाइट छ होइन किनकि श्रीलङ्का अनि सेट पिस त्यो जुन किसिमको पावर जुन फिजिकलिटी छ त्यसले चाहिँ केही समस्या चाहिँ दिन सक्छ
राइट टकिङ अबाउट उनको कम्पेरेटिभ विङ्गर थर्मिका नम्बर 18 र आई थिङ्क उहाँले पनि राम्रो खेल प्रस्तुत गर्नुभएको थियो केही हदसम्म अनलकी किनकि उहाँको सट्सहरू फ्रेममा लागिरहेको थियो तर कन्भर्ट भइरहेको थिएन उहाँसँग पनि एउटा एक्स्ट्रा डिमेन्सन छ जसरी परेर आउट इन द विङ खेल्छिन् भने थर्मिका अलिकति इन्भर्टेड भएर उनले अलिकति आफ्नो फरवर्डलाई सपोर्ट गर्ने गर्छिन् आज आई थिङ्क उनी अलिकति सेन्टर फरवर्ड पोजिसनमा पनि हामी देख्न सक्नेछौँ सायद मेबी हामी अहिले फर्मेसन हेरिसकेपछि थाहा हुनसक्छ बट आई थिङ्क त्यो एबिलिटी उनीसँग छ र सी इज अल्सो डेन्जर वुमेन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
डेन्जर प्लेयर त हो तर अब भनौँ न जुन किसिमको डेलिभरीहरू प्रवीणाबाट मलाई लाग्दैन कि लेफ्ट विङबाट त्यो हिसाबको आउँछ होइन त्यही भएर चाहिँ फर्स्ट गेममा हेर्छौँ भने उनलाई चाहिँ पेनिट्रेट गरेर भित्र आएर सटहरू चाहिँ धेरै ट्याक्टिक्स देखिरहेका थियौँ अब दुईटै विङबाट त्यो किसिमको डेलिभरी आयो भने त इमेसाको लागि पर्फेक्ट हुन्छ तर मलाई लाग्छ एउटा डिफ्रेन्ट डाइमेन्सन त्यो प्लेमा चाहिँ एड गरेको छ र आज जुन किसिमले चाहिँ श्रीलङ्काले 4-4-1 मा खेलिरहेको छ मलाई लाग्दैन अब लेफ्ट विङबाट पनि त्यो किसिमको डेलिभरी किनकि तपाईँ सिङ्गल फरवर्ड खेलाइरहनु भएको छ भने त्यो भनौँ न लेफ्ट विङ चाहिँ भित्र छिरेर इन्भर्टेड अब कटब्याकहरूको लागि चाहिँ अपर्च्युनिटिजहरू चाहिँ क्रिएट हुनसक्छ अब प्रवीणा हुँदाहुँदै भनौँ न दुवैतिरबाट एउटै वान डिमेन्सनल प्ले भयो भने चाहिँ अपोनेन्टहरूलाई पनि सजिलो हुन्छ कि तपाईँ कुन लेभलको कसरी चाहिँ एट्याक गराउनु भएको छ त्यही भएर थर्मिकाको कुरा गर्नुपर्दा अब लास्ट गेममा पनि मलाई लाग्छ उनी त्यो गोल चाहिँ डिजर्भ गर्थिन् जुन उनले अवसर पनि पाएको थिएन होइन त्यो अवसरहरूलाई चाहिँ सदुपयोग गर्नुपर्छ बेन्चबाट पनि हामी हेर्छौँ भने अन्य खेलाडीहरू पनि त्यो चान्सहरू कुरिरहेका छन् र इफ सी गेट्स अ चान्स आई थिङ्क सी सुड कन्भर्ट अब भनौँ न यो लेभलमा आएर चाहिँ तपाईँ पाएको चान्स लगातार कन्भर्ट गर्नुहुन्न भने चाहिँ देयर आर सम प्लेयर्स हु वेटिङ टु गो इन
आई थिङ्क एज अ विङ प्लेले एकदमै याद गर्नुपर्ने छ स्पेसली दुईजना विङ्गर्सहरू परेरा र थर्मिका आई थिङ्क आइदर अफ द विङ्समा डिफेन्समा उहाँहरूको काम रहन सक्नेछ। तर यति भन्दै आज मधुशिका क्याप्टेन जो मिडफिल्डबाट खेलिरहेको हुन्छन् उनको लागि एकदमै एक्स्ट्रा टेस्ट रहन सक्छ, किनकि वेन यु प्लेइङ विथ अ पिभट टु 2 मिडफिल्ड खेलाउँदै गर्दाखेरि अपोजिसनमा 3 जना मिडफिल्डर छ भने तपाईँलाई एक्स्ट्रा प्रेसर रहने नै गर्छ। मधुशिका ह्याभिङ द एक्सपिरियन्स जुन उनीसँग छ उनले आज एक्स्ट्रा रोल खेल्नुपर्ने जस्तो लाग्छ।
क्याप्टेन भर्सेस क्याप्टेन भनौँ न, त्यो सेन्टर अफ द फिल्डमा चाहिँ त्यो पिभोटल हुन्छ होइन। अब पेमालाई हामीले देखेका छौँ नम्बर 6 रोलमा, जर्सी नम्बर 6 होइन, एकदम राम्रो प्रदर्शन गरेको छ नेपाल विरुद्ध पनि। हाम्रो मिडफिल्ड मलाई लाग्छ फर्स्ट हाफमा जुन कन्ट्रोल थियो सेकेन्ड हाफमा हामीले गुमायौँ होइन। अब हामीले रेणुकालाई निकालेपछि चाहिँ त्यो इजी भयो भनौँ। दिपा साई आएपछि केही समय चाहिँ देखिएको थियो कि नेपालले अलिकति होल्ड अप गर्न सकेको थियो, तर पेमाले भनौँ न लगातार त्यो डिस्ट्रक्टिभ हुन्छ नि, त्यो अलिकति खराब काम गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ त्यो पोजिसनमा रहेपछि। आज अलिकति नेपाल जतिको गाह्रो चाहिँ हुँदैन, किनकि त्यो किसिमको मोबिलिटी चाहिँ श्रीलङ्काको मिडफिल्डमा छैन। मधुशिका एकजना चाहिँ अलिकति फिजिकल छिन्, त्यो रेन्ज पासिङ रेन्ज उनीसँग छ, त्यसलाई रोक्नलाई अब भनौँ डेकी र पेमाको मिडफिल्ड आई थिङ्क दे आर गुड इनफ टु स्टप श्रीलङ्काज मिडफिल्ड।
राइट। र भुटानकै कुरा गर्दै गर्नुपर्दाखेरि अघिल्लो सिजन यानि 2022 मा भुटानले श्रीलङ्कालाई 5-0 र त्यो खेलमा गोल गरेका खेलाडी थिए डेकी लाजोम। आज उनी स्टार्ट गर्दैछन्। अघिल्लो खेलमा उनी एज अ सब्स्टिट्युट आएका थिए र सायद उनले जुन अट्याकिङ जुन उनको प्रावेश रहेको छ, जुन अट्याकिङ केपेबिलिटी रहेको छ उनले त्यति देखाउन पाएन, किनकि भुटान वाज टोटली इन डिफेन्डिङ मोड। सो आज उनलाई एउटा चान्स पनि रहनेछ फेरि गोल गर्नलाई श्रीलङ्कासँग।
एकदम अब भनौँ न आज त जित्नुपर्ने खेल छैन। अब पछिल्लो खेल हेर्छौँ भने पनि त्यति एट्याकिङमा त्यति ध्यान नै दिएको थिएन हुन्छ नि। आएका खेलाडीहरू पनि धेरै जसो चाहिँ आफ्नै हाफमा नेपालको एट्याकलाई रोक्न, नेपालको काउन्टर एट्याकलाई रोक्नलाई बढी ध्यान दिइरहेका थिएन। अब आज डेकी लाजोम 5 गोल मलाई लाग्छ उनको नाममा 5 गोल छ नेसनल टिमबाट अलरेडी। साउदी अरेबमा खेलेको एक्सपिरियन्स उनीसँग छ र अहिले भुटान फर्किएर भनौँ न भुटानको नेसनल टिममा अलरेडी इन्टिग्रेट भइसकेको छिन्। त्यो भएर चाहिँ अब गोल गर्नुपर्ने जिम्मेवारी छ। अब सोनम पनि लाइनअपमा आएकी छिन्। येसी दोर्जी मलाई लाग्छ उनलाई जसरी बाहिर राखिएको छ पेसभन्दा पनि अलिकति बिल्डअपमा बढी ध्यान दिन्छ, किनकि श्रीलङ्का फिजिकल्ली त्यो स्ट्रङ छ र त्यो पेसले भन्दा पनि उनीहरूलाई बिल्डअप प्लेले चाहिँ अलिकति समस्या पार्न सक्छ। र 4-3-3 जुन किसिमको देखिरहेको छ मलाई लाग्छ आज यदि भुटान जित हासिल गर्न चाहन्छ भने त्यहाँनिर उनको चाहिँ एकदम भनौँ न त्यो गोल स्कोरिङ प्रयास चाहिँ आवश्यक पर्दछ।
राइट। आई थिङ्क यहाँनिर हामीले क्रेडिट दिनै पर्ने हुन्छ भुटानी फुटबललाई जुन हिसाबले यङ्स्टर्सहरू निकालिरहेका छन्। बेन्चबाट हामीले देखिरहेका छौँ सुनिता राई अर्का खेलाडी जसले इम्प्याक्ट बनाउन सक्छन्, सोनाम चौदेन जो अघिल्लो खेलमा स्टार्ट पनि गरेकी थिइन्। आई थिङ्क उहाँ पनि इम्प्याक्टफुल रहन सक्छन्। जुन डेफ्थ देखिरहेका छौँ भुटानको यो हामीले धेरै देख्न पाइरहेका थिएनौँ अघिल्लो सिजनहरू। यो पालि भने सायद अलिक बढी नै हामीले भुटानको इफेक्टिभिटी देखिरहेका छौँ अन द बेन्च अफ द बेन्च पनि।
इन्भेस्टमेन्ट मैले अघि पनि भने कि तपाईँ वुमेन्स लिग गरिरहनु भएको छ, तपाईँ एज ग्रुपमा हरेक प्रतियोगितामा टिम पठाइरहनु भएको छ। अब 2014 मा भनौँ न 15 तिर जाने हो भने सहभागिताका लागि भए मात्र पनि भुटानले टिम पठाउँथ्यो भनौँ न। होला 10 गोल 12 गोल हामीले धेरै भुटानले भनौँ न मल्टिपल डबल फिगरमा चाहिँ गोल खाएको देखेका थियौँ होइन। तर त्यो अन्तरहरू बिस्तारै उमेर समूहमा पनि अब चाहिँ नेपाल हराउँछ कि भनौँ न। पुरुष फुटबल मात्र होइन, पुरुष र महिला फुटबल समान प्राथमिकता दिएर गएको छैन र अहिले टिम हेर्छौँ भने अधिकांश खेलाडीहरू चाहिँ उमेर समूहको फुटबल खेलेर आएका छन् र त्यो भनौँ न लगातार अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय फुटबल खेलेपछि एउटा त्यो एक्सपिरियन्स हुन्छ कि सिनियर लेभलमा गएपछि तपाईँले लगातार खेलिरहेका खेलाडी देख्नुहुन्छ। अब अहिले नेपाल र भुटानको भनौँ न खेलाडीहरूमा बिच पनि एकअर्काले सबैलाई चिन्छन् होइन। त्यो भनेको तपाईँले उमेर समूहको फुटबल खेल्दाखेरि पनि को कस्तो खेल्छ भनेर, किनकि तपाईँले उमेर समूहमा उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन गरेर नै यहाँ आउने। अब खेलाडीकै कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ भने जस्तो भुटानी लिगमा नेपाली खेलाडीहरू गएर खेलेका थिए होइन। अब नेपालको लिगमा भुटानी खेलाडी आउने स्तर त्यो चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म बनिसकेको छैन, किनकि नेपाली टिमले चाहिँ अब त्योभन्दा राम्रो खेलाडी नै ल्याउन खोजिरहेको छ। तर मलाई लाग्छ यदि यहाँ भनौँ न 1-2वटा राम्रा त्यस्ता खेलाडी पनि छन् जो पोटेन्सियल यङ्स्टर छन् कि पछि गएर नेपालमा आएर खेल्न सक्ने। अब हामीले कुनै समय चाहिँ चेन्चो गेल्सेनलाई देख्यौँ होइन। अब मलाई लाग्छ महिला फुटबलमा पनि त्यो किसिमको हिम चाहिँ आउँछ। अब सोनाम चौदेन भनौँ अब आज स्टार्ट गरिरहेको छैन, तर उनी पनि त्यसमा हुन सक्छन्। दोर्जी इडोन सेन्टर हाफ होइन। अब सुनिता राईको कुरा गर्नुपर्दा अब चर्चा थियो कि उनी महिला लिग खेल्न आउँछन् भन्ने, तर भुटानको लिग केही ढिला सकिएकोले चाहिँ उनी आउन सकेनन् र उनको पेस जुन छ मलाई लाग्छ सेकेन्ड हाफमा जसरी पछिल्लो खेलमा आएको थिएन उनी अब गत संस्करणका प्लेयर अफ द म्याच पनि थिएन र त्यो पेस चाहिँ भनौँ येसी र सुनिताको पेस चाहिँ सेकेन्ड हाफमा के डिफेन्सहरू केही थकित भएपछि चाहिँ त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ डिमेनले उनलाई प्रयोग गर्न सक्छन्।
डेफिनेटली। सो आज सायद केही स्काउट्सहरू पनि रहेका छन् महिला लिग हुन बाँकी छ, तर आई थिङ्क दे आर एलिजिबल टु प्ले इन द नेक्स्ट सिजन ओन्ली होइन मोरलेस। आई थिङ्क त्यो एउटा पोसिबिलिटी हामी पनि एक्सप्लोर गर्नेछौँ। टकिङ अबाउट द ग्रुप इक्वेसन आज अब मोस्टली भुटान र श्रीलङ्काको खेलपछि एउटा इक्वेसन निस्किनेछ, एउटा हामीले फेस देख्नेछौँ ग्रुप बीको। तर सेकेन्ड गेममा पनि सायद एउटा पोसिबिलिटी छ कि आज को टप कन्टेन्डर्स रहनेछन्, विशेष गरी भुटान जसले अघिल्लो खेलमा ड्र गरेको थियो आज जित निकाल्न सक्ने छ भने 4 पोइन्ट्समा जानेछ। श्रीलङ्का विल मोस्ट डेफिनेटली क्वालिफाई आज यदि जित निकाल्न सक्छ भने चाहिँ।
त्यही अब भन्न श्रीलङ्काको लागि त इफ दे विन देयर थ्रु होइन अब सबभन्दा ठुलो एडभान्टेज चाहिँ श्रीलङ्कालाई छ तर सहज भन्ने पक्कै पनि छैन किनकि भुटान नै हो त्यो प्रतिद्वन्दी हामीले प्री टुर्नामेन्टको रूपमा पनि हेरेका थियौँ होइन भुटान र श्रीलङ्कामा को चाहिँ नेपाललाई जोड्नुहुन्छ भन्ने नै थियो तर अब फर्स्ट गेम ड्र हुने बित्तिकै चाहिँ नेपालको पनि ग्रुप विनर हुनका लागि चाहिँ लगातार अलिक धेरै नै गोल गर्नुपर्छ आज यदि भुटानले मल्टिपल गोल्सको विन श्रीलङ्कालाई निकाल्छ भने फेरि नेपालमाथि पनि दबाब हुन्छ कि अलिकति बढी अन्तरले चाहिँ जित निकाल्नुपर्छ किनकि हामी गोल डिफ्रेन्समा चाहिँ ग्रुप विनर फेरि त्यसपछि चाहिँ निर्णय हुन सक्दैन त्यो भएर अब पहिला चाहिँ अब फर्स्ट गोल कसले निकाल्छ भन्नेले धेरै म्याटर गर्छ यदि भुटानले निकाल्छ भने आई थिङ्क दे विल गो फर मोर गोल्स तर श्रीलङ्का इफ दे गेट अ गोल आई थिङ्क इट विल भेरी हार्ड फर भुटान टु ब्रेक त्यो डिफेन्सिभ लाइनलाई ब्रेक गर्न चाहिँ फेरि कठिन हुनेछ किनकि भुटान भन्दा श्रीलङ्का वी स कि 1 गोल डिफरेन्सलाई तिनीहरूले कसरी बचाउन सक्छन्
डेफिनेटली सो हामी अब लगभग अन्त्यतर्फ आइसकेका छौँ सुभाष क्विकली आजको प्रिडिक्सन
भुटान 2-1
ओके लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोज यस अब प्री म्याचको लगभग एन्डतर्फ हामी आइसकेका छौँ तर खेल भने हामी लिएर आउनेछौँ 1:30 यो ब्रेकपछि हामी लिएर आउनेछौँ यो खेल स्टे ट्युन्ड
Saff Women's Championship 2024
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारमा जितौँ 10 लाखको उपहार यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष एएमसी प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ
नयाँ लक्स अब पहिलो पटक भिटामिन सी र भिटामिन ई को साथ जसले मुहारबाट दाग कम गर्छ र दिन्छ बेदाग निखार नयाँ लक्स
हाम्रो उत्कृष्ट साबुन लक्स अब पाउनुहोस् मात्र रु 50 मा
साथीहो गर्न भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ
ई सेवासँग मनाउनुहोस् महाउत्सव यसपालि दशैं तिहारमा ई सेवाबाट जुनसुकै कारोबार गर्दा कार जित्ने मौका यो चाडपर्व गर्नुहोस् ई सेवाबाट कारोबार चढ्नुहोस् नामीको दामी कार साथमा आइफोन 16 र हात खाली नहुने उपहार असोज 1 देखि कार्तिक 30 सम्म ई सेवाबाट जति धेरै कारोबार त्यति नै धेरै उपहार हजारौं लकी विनर्सले जित्न सक्नुहुनेछ वीकली र मन्थली क्याशब्याक्स भाउचर्स डिस्काउन्ट्स र अरु टन्नै अफरहरू आजैदेखि टप अप फ्लाइट टिकट्स होटल बुकिङ बिल पेमेन्ट्स र क्यूआर पेमेन्ट जस्ता सबै कारोबार ई सेवाबाट गरौँ
ब्रो तैँले खेल्न त खेलिस् तर के खेलिस् यार म्यान मार्किङ गर्नु पर्दैन तँलाई झन् त्यत्रो भनेको तँलाई पहिले तिनै खेल भने हैन
दाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिन न
भाइ रेड बुल ब्रो म भएको भए 8 गोल यतिकै
के दिएको यो रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ अनि पैसै दिएपछि त अस्ति दिन गरे अनि के गरे
रेड बुल असली रोजा
कस्तो जोडले हाने यार
अब त रेड बुल जिन्छ होला नि त पुरस्कार पाउँछ
हो र
झन्झट रहित शपिङको लागि गो क्याशलेस पे विथ ग्लोबल स्मार्ट प्लस
साथीहो गर्न भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ
Saff Women's Championship 2024 Powered by Dove, official sponsor for Nepal women's football team.
Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Get your radiance with Dove.
In association with
Nepal Telecom, Rashtrako Sanchar.
Energized by
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
Banking partner
ग्लोबल आईएमबी बैंक सबैका लागि बैंक
Co-sponsored by
सही खोजौं शुद्ध रोजौं मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यी सेवा
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
हाइजिन पार्टनर
लाइफ बोय
स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ सुरक्षा
प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण कान्तिपुर मैक्स तथा डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरूमा an AD release initiative.
Coach, new day and a new fixer. So how is the mood in the camp right now?
Yeah, everybody's feeling really good. We've had a lot of time to recover from the Nepal game. You know, happy with what we achieved there and looking forward to see what we can achieve today.
So Sri Lanka had a massive opening win. So they couldn't register a single goal in the last previous edition. So they have won their crucial match against Maldives. So how is the team looking against Sri Lanka?
That's right, at the top of the group, so we've got to take it seriously. And what's beautiful about this tournament is all the teams have come here to try and play good football and play their way. And we're seeing stuff that we wouldn't have expected to see. Us tying, Pakistan tying, Sri Lanka got their first goal. So we're hoping that we can, do well, get the 3 points, and see if we can start getting our way towards some goal difference against, to compete with finishing top. But we've got to take each minute as it comes, each half as it comes, and hopefully we can do the job.
Well, I've read somewhere your philosophy is forward thinking and a brave football. Well, we witnessed that against the host nation. So how is the team looking against the Sri Lankan team? Will you go for the attacking mindset or the same defensive tactics that worked really well for the team in the last fixture?
Yeah, so we set ourselves a goal of best defensive record. So we want to get a clean sheet today for sure. So we'll be working really hard defensively. And then hopefully we'll see a little bit more numbers forward, a bit more braver supporting the attack. So hopefully we can get some goals.
So head-to-head with Sri Lanka, it's not looking good for the Bhutanese side. So will the course change today?
Let's see. Ask me in a couple of hours.
Well, good luck, coach.
Okay, thank you so much.
Coach, brand new day. What a opening fixture that the team had. So how is the team looking today?
Actually very happy about the last match. Okay, whatever we expected, but they gave. So what we planned, they executed in the match. I hope today also get that joy after the match.
So we watched how Bhutan defended against the host nation. So how is the team's tactics looking today?
So actually when you are compared to the Maldives team, the Bhutan is there in the higher level. So we know what is in the past, how we played with them. So just we planned to make some different things in this match.
So last time Sri Lankan team scored, had a chance of scoring more than 4 goals in the first half itself. So will the team recorrect all those mistakes today?
Yeah, yes, we did a homework yesterday. So I hope today they try to put in the goal, into the goal, some few chances.
Well, last match the skipper looked really sharp for the team. So how pivotal is a role for the team?
Actually, everyone had a different roles. So we planned everything after the Bhutan-Nepal match. So today I hope the girls will do in the ground.
So Bhutan purely based on defending tactics, played wonderful against Nepal. So what will be the team intention to break those defensive line?
So what I am saying is the match to match is different. So that day they are defended, today sometimes they might get attacked. So we'll see what is happening in the field.
So definitely the key will be counter-attacks.
Definitely, you all know the point. Thank you.
Thank you, coach, and best wishes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
In the heart of the Himalayan nation, the epicenter of the beautiful game, football, two beasts are ready to unleash their prowess. This is the battle between the dragons and the lionesses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024, and we are here in the match between Bhutan and Sri Lanka. This is a match of the Group B, and this game will shape up the destiny, the fate of the 4 teams which are playing in this tournament in the Group B. This is a double-header day. Bhutan will be playing against Sri Lanka in the very first match. And after that, the 5:30 kickoff will be between Nepal and Maldives, which we will be bringing you in the broadcast as well. In the commentary box, it's me, Arvinav Joshi, and Ashish Tahat.
Well, Bhutan having a fantastic start in this competition, holding the host to 0-0 draw, creating a history for a whole of the nation. And now, today, Sri Lanka, with a higher motivation after the win against Maldives, the first fixture for both the team. The result went both the team and in their favor. And here we have the picturesque Rara Lake.
Definitely so. The Rara National Park, beautiful as it is, one of the most beautiful places in Nepal, but also maybe in South Asia. You can see this elegant place in Nepal. Definitely do visit once in your lifetime. Otherwise, you're missing out in a lot of things. You can just see what you're missing out. The beautiful country, the beautiful Rara Lake, the country of lakes, as we know our country as well. One of the best, one of the beautiful lakes we have in the far western region of our Nepal. So yes, coming back to the game, Saff Women's Championship. This is the match between Bhutan and Sri Lanka. Everything is set. Everyone is ready. The security, the officials, the players, and us, definitely. We are ready. Ashish?
Yes, indeed, Abhinav, indeed, because the destiny of this match will determine the final fixture for both the teams. Not only both the teams, but for the host as well.
Definitely. So I think, yes, this match will be giving some equation to the Group B, and Bhutan, who had a wonderful match against the host nation, Nepal, in the very first day. They disappointed the home team with a 0-0 draw. And Sri Lanka with their very first win, that was against Maldives after almost 6 years. And that was quite extravagant, as Bhutan are playing against Sri Lanka today. The two teams who had a brilliant performance in the previous day. Will they be able to continue that? And that will be the question, as the Lionesses of Sri Lanka will be playing against the Dragons of Bhutan. This is a match to remember in the Saff Women's Championship 2024. This is Honda Presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. And we are here with the broadcast. Today, we have some changes in the Bhutani team as well as in the Sri Lankan team as well. The change of tactics, and to be noted perhaps firstly because Sri Lanka, they're opting rather for a 4-4-1-1, or can be said as a 4-4-2 as well. Whereas Nicole Demain's Bhutan team will be playing in a 4-3-3 today, and that is quite extravagant because I've never witnessed Bhutan playing that brand of football, that philosophy of football.
Well, the forward-thinking nature of Nicola Demain needs to be prevail in the match field now. The team looks fit and fine after that hectic defending session against the host.
I think that's a Bhutani supporter there. I hope he is, because Bhutan, they need support today. Bhutan and Nepal, we have a brotherly bond with each other, and definitely it has flourished with time. And definitely these kind of tournaments, it has only helped to bolster the friendship, the fellowship, the relationship between the two countries. Bhutan, such a beautiful country today. They've come to this, another beautiful country. In the heart of the Himalayas, the two nations lie and share that brotherhood. Today, this is the battle between the Lionesses of Sri Lanka as well as the Dragons of Bhutan. They descend from the dark to the spotlight. As you can see, with hunger in their eyes, they will be looking forward for the 3 points. As the main referee for today, Kanika Burman. Match ball, two teams who are in equation still, in contention to go for the knockouts. Bhutan, they rarely pass through that. And Sri Lanka, they've also been quite dismal in the group stages. But today, it's a chance for the two teams to make their mark in this tournament. This is the time for the national anthem for both the teams. First of all, we will be going with the national anthem of Bhutan.
The anthems, we request you to kindly rise from your respective seats. We begin with the national anthem of Bhutan.
So that was the national anthem of Bhutan. Now we will be moving with the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
And now the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
So that was the national anthem of both the teams. Two teams are ready here. Bhutan, they were the semi-finalists in 2022, whereas Sri Lanka, they have been the semi-finalists thrice in this format of competition in the Saff Women's Championship. And this time that can be really amazing. The two teams have, both of the teams have a mixed head-to-head record.
Winner played 5, where Sri Lanka had been the favorite. They have won 3 times, where Bhutan snatched that famous victory here at the Dasat Stadium. It was a notable, biggest victory registered by Bhutanese women team, 5-0. The final score line was for Bhutan. And from there, Bhutan has never looked back.
In the previous game, Sri Lanka won against Maldives from Imesha. That was the solitary goal which was the difference maker. Bhutan, they won against Sri Lanka in the previous tournament. That was in 2022, where they were victors with a 5-0 win against Sri Lanka. And that was in the group stage. Today, these two teams tie up against each other, and this is going to be a competitive match, as both of the teams are in equation and they will be eyeing for that spot, that very important spot of the semi-final. Barman Kanika is the main referee for today. Assistant referees Haldar Ujjal and Marina Dhimal from Nepal, as well as the fourth official Jaya Chakma. The match commissioner for today is Kar Gautam. We have the two teams here. The officials, they've already lined up the formation as well as the lineup of Bhutan first. Sangeeta Mongar in the goal, Dorji and Tashi in the centre-back position. Jamyang will be starting in the right-back and Sukma in the left. Deki, Sonam and Pema Choden will be the 3 midfielders here, as Deki, Chiring and Namgyal will be the front 3 who will be leading. Deki Lazom getting the nod today, as she was the goal scorer in the previous match as well. 4-4-1-1 for Sri Lanka, as Yohani Veerasinga will be on goal. Yuvarani and Navanjana will be in the centre-back position, whereas Maheshika will be in the right-back. De Silva in the left-back. Tushani and Achala will be the 2 midfielders. Whereas Dilasha and Pravina with the wingers. Tharmika and Imesha are the 2 forwards in this 4-4-1-1 formation. We might be seeing wing play from this kind of team, this kind of formation. And I think this is going to be an interesting competition, as both of the teams, they have that morale, they have that confidence in them of that previous game. Veerasinga, as you can see in the goal, she will be pivotal as Bhutan, I beg your pardon. They will be attacking this game. They will be trying to get that 3 points. And the goalkeeper, Veerasinga, will be important in this match.
Well, the player of the match from the final fixture that the Bhutan had against the host nation, Sangeeta Mongar. Absolute masterclass of a goalkeeping display against the host. But yes, Avinav, it's quite visible that Sri Lanka's head coach Hassan Rumi Sharif opting that 4-4-1-1 formation. Well, it looks like the team wants to balance that midfield area. And I remember in the pre-match, he was smiling and nodding at me when I asked about if the team is reliant on the counter offense. There you go, you know the answer. That was his reply to me.
Well, definitely this is going to be an interesting competition. The two teams, Bhutan and Sri Lanka, eyeing for the 3 points in the Group B, and this will be shaping up the shape of Group B. Only Nepal will be playing Maldives later on in 5:30 kickoff. That will be also broadcasted, and we will be bringing you that broadcast. The exclusive rights holder of this tournament is AD Release, and this broadcast is produced by Kantipur Max. Now going forward is Sri Lanka. This can be dangerous here. Thamika going forward, but the goalkeeper was alert at that moment. Sangeeta Monga was pushed a bit there. Sometimes it's an offense going against the goalkeeper.
Well, Madhusika, that's the initial impact the skipper has for her team. Massively reliant on the last match that they had against Maldives. Sitting deep down her guard, and those through ball, beautiful through balls, right at the initial part of the game, we can witness that. And Bhutan needs to be aware of those kind of mistakes, because in Nepal's match, the majority of the attack came from the flank side. But against Sri Lanka, with the presence of Madhusika at the midfield, the skipper, they need to be wary of those through balls as well.
Definitely. So the two pivots will be very crucial as they're playing against the three-women Bhutan team, as we may say. There are 3 players in the midfield, and that is going to be perhaps an outnumbering game there from the Bhutani midfielders, and that is concerning for the Sri Lankan team. Thamika, she has to track back to support their midfielders, and that is the most important factor here. Otherwise, Bhutan can be dangerous from the attack. Now going forward is Bhutan here. It's Sri Lanka here. Imesha was trying to find that angle to shoot. You can see Sri Lanka, they're pushing forward.
Well, the formation 4-4-1-1 itself says there will be overload on the midfield. And those back-to-back through ball attempt, and we can understand why Tharmika is today rotating as a shadow striker for the team. Those midway chances can open up for Sri Lanka, that we have seen right now as well. The last attack that Sri Lanka wanted to have, it has been risen up by Madhusika, and she will be pivotal. And the two skippers neck to neck with each other.
In the last 3 games, Bhutan have never won the match. In this very tournament in 18th October, Nepal played against Bhutan in the first fixture. That was a 0-0 draw. And this is a cross put inside. The goalkeeper was ready. Now Bhutan, as you can see, outnumbering the Sri Lankan players. Going forward, as you can see in the replay, Thamika was getting forward. Bhutan from the right. This is Namgyal Dema, who's in the right wing here. Could be dangerous from that position.
Yuvarani, no other options rather than clearing hard. Well, it's going to be the same kind of tactics for both the team when it comes to the defending.
And now again across. This was rather a waste there. As you can see, the head coach of Sri Lanka, Hassan Rumi Sharif, has been brilliant in the first game. He was replaced by Abdullah Al-Mutairi in the head coach position of the men's team, and he has been taking over the women's team, taking care of this team. And I think he's done a fine job as he registered his first win after 6 years for Sri Lanka in the first game. Now going forward is Sri Lanka. This can be a threat. Position with Sri Lanka now from the right hand side. A through ball here. Imesha goes forward. This can be a competition between the two players. As Sangeeta Monga comes out on top, but perhaps she has injured herself in the process.
What a switch of play it was from Sri Lankan side. It was a very good delivery by A.S. Pereira. Finding the run, timing of the run was brilliant. It's the curve that the ball had at the last moment. Made easier for player of the match, the first match for Bhutan, Sangeeta Monga.
Positioning between the players, we can see Bhutan. They have a heavy line of attack. They are pushing forward, but that can be rather risky sometimes when Sri Lanka get the ball. We could just see the moment when Sri Lankans were trying to push forward, utilizing that positioning, and now that is another cross here. This will be easily gathered there by the Sri Lankan defenders. Gets the ball, Bhutan on the left now. The two teams look to be on par with each other. Pushing forward was Yangden in the center forward position. Shiring Yangden, the number 7. She will be crucial in those attacking moments. And now Imesha gets the ball on the right wing. Imesha still there, looking for her teammate. That is a pass. A pass there for Tharmika, who fouls the opposition defender in the process.
Maybe just caught offside, as were her initial position there. Well, it's a brilliant start for Sri Lankan side. They've been asking the question right from the kickoff of this fixture, where we analyzed as a Sri Lanka might go defensively today, because it's the point that they will be hooting for. A single point can change the complexity of this fixture or this group as well.
And going forward is Bhutan. Namgyel Dema from the right hand side. Namgyel with the cut and pass, an opportunity here for Bhutan! The girls from the Dragon Kingdom, they strike first. They're blazing with confidence from the very first moments, and that plays a really vital role here. As you can see, they are in front in the 7th minute. Bhutan with the lead here, and that is quite crucial in this match as they're looking for the 3 points.
Well, the top scorer for her country, just adding up her tally, Deki Lazam. That's the 6th goal for her. As you can see the build-up here, Namgyel Dema, what a run it was, what a beautiful first touch. Finding that space, cool and calm finish for Deki Lazam. The all-time high scorer for her country.
Wonderful move there. Between the wingers, that was Namgyel Dema and Deki Lazam combining with each other for the very first goal. Deki Lazam, who was the scorer in the previous match as well in the Saff 2022 edition. And it was a 5-0 victory there. They have been confident. The Bhutan team and the Dragons are alive, and they're breathing fire and they're blazing with confidence here. Perhaps it was a very morale boosting game against the host nation in the previous game. We can see the two players receiving their treatment. Rather concerned faces here. It was a very good start there by the Bhutan team. We could see how they were setting up for the attack, and they definitely produced a very good goal here.
Well, it was the first real attack on display from Bhutanese side. It was a marvelous run from Namgyel Dema. So pivotal on finding those fresh legs of the attackers. The crowd was there, but the way it found Deki Lazam, just a simple tap in. The team is ahead now, and that's exactly what Nicola Demain wanted. Well, she was very much animated at the press conference. Well, she asked me to wait and watch till the match. She must be pleased with the scoreline so far.
Now with the possession here is Sri Lanka, I beg your pardon, it's Bhutan. Quite an interesting selection of colors for the Bhutani team. Another chance going forward here from the right hand side. Imesha with the cross this time. The Bhutan team, they were in the back foot. Now this is a side netting and will be a goal kick.
Well, Imisa had a chance, had a time to rethink, to exactly wait for the run of Tharmika as well, was lurking the danger area for the team. But yeah, when you go for 4-4-1-1 formation, that is where you will be missing your frontline strikers.
Tharmika, it was almost a blessing there for her, but then again, her control was not that proper. The first touch let her down. It could have been an opportunity here for Sri Lanka. From the left inside, it's Da Silva, playing only her second cap here for Sri Lanka. In the previous game, she made the debut. Imesha trying to get the ball and trying to go forward in the process, but this will just be a goal kick.
Da Silva, she will have definitely a hard time guarding against Namgyal Dema. The quick foot that she possesses. It will be the battle, but a hectic one for Sri Lankan left back Da Silva.
Possession here with Bhutan now, and now this will be a throw in again. A very quick throw, read there by the defender Da Silva. She has been playing so well in the previous two matches. She was excellent in the first match against Maldives as they registered a clean sheet, and that was after a while for Sri Lanka. Pushing forward, Bhutan from the right. Clash of the heads could be concerning here.
Well, it's not a good sight for any of the managers. Good contingency for the ball. Brave enough heading clearance for Da Silva. So you have to breathe the fire. Playing against the like of Namgyal Dema.
Now pushing forward is Bhutan. Trying to go forward. Sri Lanka get the ball now. Possession with them. Madhushika, the captain, switching to the right side, but was rather intervened in the middle. Bhutan with the chance now. The captain, Pema, with the chance. Bhutan going forward. Deki had that opportunity, but it was a brilliant goalkeeping there from Veerasenga.
Fantastic. Made her run earlier. Just watch the ball and watch the run of Deki Lazam. Sri Lanka should be wary of the threat that Deki Lazam poses. What a fine finish it was for her to bring her team at front in this fixture.
This attack was credit to Pema Chodin, the captain. She won the ball in the middle, and that is how Bhutan are progressing. She has been pivotal in this formation, perhaps playing as the single pivot sometimes, or been partnered there by Deki Yangden. That has been crucial for Bhutan, winning the ball in the middle. It was an offside decision. That looked like the foul, but then again, the flag was up. Bhutan there. The possession now. As you can see, they've been lined up in attack in the wings. Combination between the two players, but this was not up to the mark and will be just a throw-in for Bhutan.
Shiring Yangden, who was isolated in the opening match against the host nation Nepal. The start has been there for Bhutan. Almost all of the fixtures that they had recently. Can they capitalize? Can they hold on to the lead? Can they add up the tally? That should be the key question for the team now.
Good combination here. Bhutan pushing forward. This can be vicious there for the Sri Lankan team. Clearance. Tharmika going forward. Imesha can have that chance. A quick breakthrough here. Imesha still going forward, but the goalkeeper gets it. Good defending there from the Bhutan defenders.
On screen we have Tasi Wangmo. It's a birthday girl today, by the way, Avinav. Happy birthday. And solid defensive pairing with Dorzi Idon. Point of time. It was a danger lurking for Bhutan.
Well, certainly it has been happy for her until now, but then again, the story can change. This is a cross put inside, and that is intervened, and this will turn out to be an advantage for Bhutan, perhaps throw in.
It should have taken a time. Namgyal Dima just hurried to put on the cross at the far end of the post. But why not? The team has grown up in confidence as well.
Cross that was not executed well there from Jamyang Choden, the right back. She's playing in the starting lineup today. In the previous game, we had the debutant playing for the Bhutan team, the number 2 of Bhutan, that was Khelsan Wangmo. Today, Jamyang Choden is starting. That is the clearance there. Now going forward is Sri Lanka from the left now with the throw-in. Cross put inside, can be vicious here. Then again, it was cleared out. Bhutan with an opportunity here. This can be a chance. Going forward, Sonam Lamo couldn't produce that creative pass. Now this will be a foul, but then again could have been more effective, more fruitful there for Bhutan in front middle.
Well, there has been balance in the midfield, and both the team are wary of those opportunity, those interception can have a golden chance for both the teams.
Well, definitely. So there's now is another attack which was not well connected between the players, and this is another throw-in. Bhutan have not won in the last 3 matchups. They lost against Bangladesh, the 2 friendlies which happened in July. And the first match between Nepal, that was a draw. But then again, it felt like a win for Bhutan, playing against the mighty host nation.
It was a long time coming, Avinav. The historic draw, you can say that.
Sri Lanka, they won the first match, but then again, they're playing against the 2 strong contenders, Bhutan and Nepal. Bhutan, who made the semi-final round in 2022, they will be looking forward. They will be eyeing that spot. A switch there for Deki Lazom. The goalkeeper will come forward. Veera Singha with an excellent timing. Dharmika, she will be crucial in that centre-forward position as well, partnering up with Imesha. Bhutan, wonderful gameplay here from the right-hand side. Namgyal Dema, a pass there could be dangerous here for Sri Lanka. Another pass that can be set free for the player, but couldn't. Trying for another attack here. Girls from the Dragon Kingdom, the Dragon Girls as we know them. Possession here with Bhutan. Combination in the creative position there. Now Sri Lanka, they have the opportunity, they have the chance. Pushing forward for Dharmika. Dharmika is still there, looking for her teammate there. A cross which will definitely go out, hits the roof, and will be a goal kick.
Well, Jamyang Choden, she need to have a special eye on Dharmika. The way she was making the run at that instant. It's fortunate enough, the ball landed on her head and had the slightest of chance for the clearance. And just an ambitious effort, far away from the mid of the park, we can say that. Sangeeta Monger, pretty relaxed and calm as the team has had the lead.
Bhutan, they made to the semi-finals last time out. They played the very first game against Nepal and they lost 4-0. And afterwards they won against Bhutan, Maldives, Sri Lanka there, and that was a cross put inside. That was dangerous.
Well, it's looking good for Sri Lanka. Initially the way they planned for 4-4-1-1, now slightly they have changed to 4-4-2, where Dharmika, while the position that she had on the first match, she was operating as a centre forward, but the second centre forward. And the line was drawn at the same level. And now Imisa and Tharmika drawing the same line means dragging the two of the centre back for Bhutan. And that's why there can be the opportunity, rather than relying on the shadow striker role that Tharmika had to play at the start of this match.
And going forward is Bhutan from the right hand side. A good touch there. Namgyal Dema. Well defended there from the Silva. Combination there between the two players. As we were talking about Bhutan's journey into 2022, they won against Sri Lanka in the second group game match and lost the first one. They went on to the semi-finals, were defeated by Bangladesh 8-0 in the semi-finals. And now going forward is Bhutan once again. This can be dangerous, but the goalkeeper comes forward.
Well, good communication between Navanjana Parera and Veera Singha. She called her goalkeeper as there was space for her to carry that ball.
Sangeeta Mongar. She has not conceded one goal in this tournament. In the previous game, she had excellent saves to deliver. And she was also the man of the match, or let's say the player of the match. We're quite used to saying that actually, Ashish. But then again, times have changed. Now going forward is Sri Lanka from the right. Imesha was pushing hard. This will be a throw-in.
A good clearance to have. Tasi Wangmo. She couldn't take the chances of holding the ball as PM Pereira and AS Pereira were lurking at that side, especially to the right flank. They've been consistently pressurizing the Maldivians team. First fixture of this Group B battle.
Now this can be another chance. The Bhutani player is down here. Cross put inside. Imesha still there. Still be a chance, and that is the very first goal. Sri Lanka getting their reward, and that is quite wonderful there for the Lankan Lionesses. Madhushika, the captain, getting the goal. The player was down. The referee said play on. And that play has paid dividends for the Lionesses.
Well, the build-up started with skipper of Sri Lanka, Madhushika, stealing the ball from the skipper of Bhutan, Pema Chodin, who wanted to lift the ball for that earliest of the counter-attack. As you can see on the replay, Madhushika had a good link-up with jersey number 7, PM Pereira. Yeah, those two passes were key, and props to PM Pereira. Trying to lock that ball in the danger area. No chance for Dickie Yangdin to clear. It was a half clearance. Unfortunately, landed on the feet for the skipper of Sri Lanka, Madhushika, and what a brilliant finish. But yes, the captain was nodding her head as the Bhutan player were down inside the area. Definitely, there will be a battle of voices now.
And Sangeeta Mongar's clean sheet is broken. The referee says play on now. This can be another chance here for Bhutan from the right hand side. A threatening cross, Menasius. Then again, there was a good clearance as well.
Well, Abhinav, how pivotal the skipper has been for Sri Lanka. The first match and in this match, he had delivered.
It's rather concerning. It is quite a disadvantage there for Bhutan, as one of the players was down there. They were down to 10 men for the time being. Another cross put in. This can be Menasius here for Sri Lanka. Shot which was not connected well there from the number 10, Sonam Lamo. They have to push harder, the Bhutan team, if they want the 3 points. Veera Singha, some concerns perhaps. Medical team is alert.
Well, there's nothing that Bhutan need to panic of. Fair enough, the game resumes with a 0-0 score that they can think of. They need to progress those attacks that Namgyal Dema has been showcasing right from this kickoff of this match. So it's just a restart button for both the team.
Sri Lanka, they're looking quite different from last time. They played 2 games in the group stages, conceded 11 goals, and didn't score any. But this time out, between the 2 games, it's 2 goals scored and 1 goal conceded. That is quite a change in the script, perhaps. Bhutan and Sri Lanka, they're tying up with each other for this 3-point match in the Group B. For the time being, interestingly, Sri Lanka are on the top of the table of Group B. They had the 3 points from the previous game. In the current standings, they look to be the favorites. But then again, Nepal will be playing against Maldives in the second match. It's double-header day. Now Sri Lanka get the ball once again. Trying to find a teammate. Diaz has been given the starting berth for today's match. Diaz with the cross here. Going forward is Imesha. And that was a foul. Free kick there for Bhutan.
Well, Jamyang Choden seemed to be aware of that run, as we've been mentioning that right from the kickoff. The danger has been there for both of the team. Surprisingly, Sri Lanka is way ahead now, despite not having position.
That has been quite interesting how Sri Lanka progressing. They were deemed to be an easy fixture for the teams like Bhutan and Nepal, but they have proved them wrong. Coming forward, a cross put inside, Veer Singha with a punch. Good decision there. That could have been problematic there for the Sri Lankan defense.
Well, Da Silva is definitely not happy, as he was far in at the pitch. He was asking for that ball. As you can see on the replay, it was a good punch. And Da Silva, instead of passing the ball, he went for the clearance. Diaz was at that moment very much furious, Da Silva.
Diaz, who is playing in the left wing today. This is Choden Jamyang, right back. Going in front was Bhutan, but this is a goal kick.
Well, Diaz, he had made her contribution to the starting line today. She was brought on for Shanu, who was excellent in that first match. Diaz had her presence in the first match against Maldives as a substitution. She was a second half substitution for the Sri Lankan side.
Sri Lanka, who are 157 in the FIFA Women's ranking. They're producing this wonderful gameplay. Now this is another chance here for Sri Lanka, going from the back to the front. Madhushika trying to find a teammate, intervened there by the opposition captain Pema. A pass there. Good interception once again, Tharmika. Possession here with Pema Choden switching on to the left hand side. Good interception once again there from Kumudini, the right back. PM Pereira is another player who can be influential for Sri Lanka from the right wing.
Well, both the PM Pereira had their talk. The first match, AS Pereira, PM Pereira, both coming from the right side. Developing those attack has been key movements from both the players.
That is a foul. Free kick there for Bhutan. Bhutan, they have another chance here from the set piece this time. From the open play, they have been cancelled down. They've been cancelled out multiple of times. And now this can be another chance, which is from a set piece. And the number 4 will be coming in front. Tashi Wangmo, the birthday girl. She will be releasing this one. And that can be another chance for Bhutan. Imesha. Just look at her go. Regardless of her physique, she has been tremendous. She has that pace. Still going forward. Still there's a chance. That is quite extravagant how she's been playing. Another corner this time out.
Well, it was a good run. Sukmaya Ghale at the end had no other options. But what a debut she had, Imisa, the first match against Maldives.
This will be a corner kick there for Sri Lanka. This time taken there by the number 11, Dias. Can be dangerous here for Bhutan as they've already conceded one. Stephanie Dias, the left winger for today for Sri Lanka. A cross put inside. Can be dangerous. Imesha had the chance but couldn't convert. Dias still going. She seems to be a left footer. Another shot put in here, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Sangeeta Monga. A clearance there. Long ball put in. Foul, free kick there for Bhutan.
What a chance it was for Imisa. Absolutely free. She was there at that instant. Now Bhutan can hit back the counter opposition. Set piece chance nonetheless for the team to one more time to come up on top of this fixture. But definitely a chance gone begging for Sri Lanka.
Possession here and the advantage here for Bhutan from the set piece. 30 minutes gone. It's 1-1 still at the Dashrath Stadium, and this competition, a lofted pass put inside can be dangerous here. Another shot, and that's another goal there for Bhutan. The Dragon Girls breathe fire again, and this time it's the centre back Dorji Idon with the execution of a striker, and that was quite extravagant, extraordinary scenes here at the Dashrath Stadium. Bhutan lead another moment here.
Well, as I was mentioning, the set piece could be the chance, and there it is for Dorji Idon. What a wonderful chesting it was. Setup that she had to do. She had to control the ball. As you can see on the replay, the third ball coming to her. Wonderful finish for Dorji Idon. What a time to bring up the score line to 2-1 to regain the lead that she had, the team had.
Wonderfully done. Extraordinary scenes they have been. Quite efficient, this Bhutan team. Dorji Idon with the goal. Another cross put in. This time it's intercepted there from the centre back.
What a treat. What a treat for an absolute neutral football fan.
Namgyal Dema. She's been quite pivotal in this Bhutan attack. Now going forward is Bhutan once again, but it will be intervened as that was a foul there from the Bhutan player, Namgyal Dema.
Well, it would be brilliant now how the team will react. Hassan Rumi Sharif. Well, the manner of the timing of the goal definitely will hurt Sri Lanka. They thought they were on top. After that equalizer, Bhutan hit back and hit back hard.
Possession here with Bhutan once again. Sri Lanka getting back to the element. Imesha go forward there, but Sangeeta Monga, she's been excellent. In the previous instance as well, there was a slight deflection that hindered her vision. The goalkeeper Sangeeta Monga, otherwise she was almost up to the mark in that moment. Dias has brought down Madhushika, the goal scorer, the captain for Sri Lanka. 34 minutes gone, both of the teams have scored, but Bhutan, they've scored twice.
Jamyang Chodin at that time committing the fall against Dias. But what a ball it was from Madhusika. Well, Sangeeta Monger had to make a run. But Himisa needs to be alert.
Now this is another chance for Sri Lanka going forward. There was a high line of defense for the Bhutanese team, but then again, goalkeeper was alert. Bhutan come again with their attack. Can be another chance. Interception there from the captain. As you can see, Imesha was ready to receive that ball. She was at the top of that line, top of that angle. You can see that again, Imesha going forward. But that will just be a throw-in.
Well, Kumudini at that instant had to make a run. See again, had to run back. As we've been mentioning, the interception at the midpoint had been key for all those attacks.
Throw in for Sri Lanka from the right flank. This is Kumudini coming forward. For a shorter one this time. A couple of options there for the captain, but she loses it. And gets it back once again. Madhushika with the pass. Pereira measuring the width of the field. A cross put inside. That can be vicious there, but was just intervened there from the defender. Bhutan come again with the attack. This is Sonam. Chiring Yang then on the channel side. A good change of pace. Chiring once again. Good defending there from Sri Lanka. Bhutan with another attack here. Another header. This time it was not on target. It was from Namgyel Dema. Or was it? Seems to be a corner there for the Bhutanese team.
Well, Namgyel Dema is definitely smiling. Yeah, there was a clear toss from Namgyel Dema, and that was the reason. The team has earned another corner, and that will be another opportunity.
Yeah, that was rather lucky there for the Bhutanese team. Was given a corner. A cross put inside can be dangerous. Another chance here. Still going, but that was cleared out. Foul perhaps. The referee says play on. Advantage there still. Possession here with Sri Lanka this time. A pass there, which Tharmika was chasing. But Sangeeta collected gracefully.
Well, the intent is clear from Sri Lanka. They have to rely on those through balls, the aerial through balls especially.
A cross put inside. This can be rather dangerous, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Veera Singha. Could have been another threatening moment. Throw in for Sri Lanka this time.
Well, we have witnessed both the side of Bhutanese side, the defensive side and the attacking side. And it looks relatively a two very good fixer for the side progressing ahead.
Throwing that. That was another chance gone. Imesha, she has been rather brilliant in the previous game as well as this one. She has been a menace for the Bhutanese defenders to handle. Possession here with Sri Lanka. Offside.
Well, good refereeing. Clearly offside. It will be fascinating. What will be the halftime talk for both the team?
Going forward is Bhutan there, but good defending there from Sri Lankan team. But then again, Bhutan still get the ball. Still they have the chance. Captain Pema. A cross put inside. A header there from Namgyel Dema, which was intercepted. Some concerning scenes here, as the main referee Varman Kanika spots the player who is down there, perhaps as Pereira, Pravina Pereira, the right winger. She's not been able to show her actual quality today. The gameplay we were seeing in the previous game, as she was extravagant with her wing play, with her crosses, but today she has not been able to do that. Perhaps it's because of the well-organized defense of Bhutanese team, and also maybe playing in the right midfield position of the four-man midfield. She's been not getting so many chances. She's been deployed mostly backwards, and that has been quite a reason. She's defending more today. She's not been able to concentrate on that attacking side. Perhaps the region she's been not flourishing much today in comparison to yesterday, or that is the day before. Going forward is Sri Lanka, going from the right. Sangeeta Mongar will easily catch it.
Well, if this is the attack that Sri Lanka wants to display, then Dorzi Edon was Tasi Wangmo and Sangeeta Mongar would be happily defending that. It looks like they have read the script for Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankan attack. It's majorly depended upon those through balls, and now we have seen Jamyang Choden especially.
Going forward is Bhutan from the left hand side. A shot put in that just goes out. That could have been dangerous from Deki Lazom. Top scorer for Bhutan. She also scored in the previous match against Sri Lanka in 2022. She's been given the starting berth. Perhaps she is trying to show what Bhutan were missing last time out.
Well, Kumudini will be having a breather at that point of time. She misjudged the ball, and she had a very good space. The angle was there to be hit. The connection just let her down. Deki Lazom.
Imesha now trying to find a teammate this time, and this will be an intervention once again. Pema Sunamlamo fought hard to win this ball here. Going forward from the left hand side is Bhutan. Deki Lazom will collect it. Still Deki Lazom. A pass there. Bhutan pushing hard. Pema, good touch there. Wonderfully collected there from the captain. Sunam still there. Still there was a chance, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Well, she never intended on that passes. She wanted pass to Namgyel Dema. Just misfooted. Easy collection for Veera Singha.
Imesha, she was looking for that chance, trying to go to that space. Bhutan. That was a collection there from the right back. Once again, Bhutan push hard for the attack from the back. Pema with a 1-2 with her defender. This is Deki with a good collection of ball. Going forward is the captain, Pema Choden. Pema with a good change of pace, still trying to get that ball. Pema Choden. A very good intervention. This time it is going to be advantage Sri Lanka.
Well, what a positive move it was for Bhutan. Pema Choden with that overlapping run, sneaking under the centre backs. It's a good first touch to have for her. But what a solid tackle it was.
Still there, the Bhutan team. Getting the ball once again. Sunam Lamo winning the ball in the creative end. Going from the right is Bhutan once again. Good change of pace there from Namgyel Dema. Namgyel with the pass this time. Good touch there. Cross put inside. Another opportunity which goes begging across all bodies, across the face of the goal. Another cross put in. This is a shot. Still there's a concern. Hits the bar. Everything is happening here inside the box and that just goes out. The danger is still there for the Lankan Lionesses. Going from the right. Namgyel Dema. Hits the crossbar and just missed out on another goal there. The Bhutan team.
Well, De Silva, what was he thinking with the header attempts he had for the clearance?
2 minutes were added. This can be a chance. Will be a corner there for Bhutan.
Yeah, as we can see on the replay, another chance gone begging for Bhutan. Chiring Yangdin, first ever effort, attempt on target, but De Silva, well, there was a clear communication to clear the ball rather than head it towards their own goal. Lucky that the crossbar was there to intervene with the ball. Well, Navanjana, she had to make that clearance and she had to take chance. The threat was mounting and mounting against the team.
Cross there from Chiring Yangdin. Good cross put in, could be dangerous. This will just be cleared there by the Sri Lankan defenders. Another throw-in.
Well, if there is a team that needs half-time talk, then it's Sri Lanka. They want to clear out this passage of time, which is looking dreadful for them, the last 10 minutes especially.
There will be a cross put in. Another chance here. Namgyel Dema was ready to pounce on that opportunity. Mesha trying to control it. And with this, we've come to the end of the first half. Bhutan leading by a single goal, courtesy of the goals from Deki Lazong as well as the centre-back Dorji Idon. There was a 22nd minute equalizer there from Madhushika, the captain, but then again, the centre-back came forward to score a striker's goal, Dorji Idon, in the first half. And that has been the half-time score. Dorji Idon and Deki Lazong, the scorers. Tushani Madhushika, the captain, the scorer for the Sri Lankan Lionesses. That has been quite extraordinary how this game is unveiling. The two teams who have every opportunity and every chance to get forward, to get to the knockout stages, they are giving everything to get that berth. Bhutan, who had a wonderful display in the first match against the Nepal host team, the host team Nepal. They are showing their brilliance once again, this time in the attacking end. And this has been a well-played match there from the Bhutan team. This is the halftime stats in front of us. Total shots, 3 each for both the teams. Shots on target, 2 for Bhutan and 1. And that, I think, are the goals which were scored. Shots off targets were 2 for Sri Lanka and 1 for Bhutan. 2 corners for Bhutan, 1 for Sri Lanka. Fouls committed was 2 for Bhutan and 4 for Sri Lanka. 3 offsides against Sri Lanka. No card shown up until this point of the time. So yes, we have this wonderful game going on. The first half has been tremendous. 3 goals scored, 3 goals that has been keeping both the teams in equation, and both the teams have every chance to go forward.
Yes, Avinav, what a fixture we have, and what a treat, and what a starter for the evening fixture when the host will be taking on Maldives. Well, the group is wide open from now on.
Definitely so. That has been the case for today. We are here. The Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. And yes, we will be going for the highlights first. And with the break, we'll be coming back. After the break, we'll be giving you the extravagant second half.
Saff Women's Championship 2024.
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारमा जितौँ 10 लाखको उपहार। यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार। साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष एएमसी प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट। र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ।
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time. So imagine what it can do to your skin. But Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream richly blended with mild cleansers, making it softer and more radiant. Get your radiance with Dove.
अहिलेको डिजिटल वर्ल्डमा प्राय जसो सबै काम अनलाइन नै हुने गर्छ। त्यसैले म भरपर्दो र फास्ट इन्टरनेट भएको नेपाल टेलिकमको फाइबर इन्टरनेट नै प्रयोग गर्छु। एन्टी फाइबर फास्ट त छँदैछ, यो लिँदा इन्टरनेट, टेलिफोन, टिभी र 1000 MB मोबाइल डेटा पनि पाइन्छ। अब एउटैमा 3+1 पाएपछि भएन त मजा। तपाईँ पनि एन्टी फाइबर आजै जडान गर्ने होइन त? जडान तथा मर्मतका लागि घरमै बसी 198 मा फोन गर्नुहोस्।
नेपाल टेलिकम, राष्ट्रको सञ्चार।
पोखरा book your flight anytime with Global Smart Plus.
Global IME Bank, सबैका लागि बैंक।
ब्रो तैँले खेल्न त खेलिस् तर के खेलिस् यार? म्यान मार्किङ गर्नु पर्दैन? तँलाई झन् त्यत्रो भनेको तँलाई पहिले 3 खेल भने हैन?
दाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिन यार।
भाइ रेड बुल
ब्रो म भएको भए 8 गोल यति के दिएको यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ। पैसै दिएपछि त असली दिनु पर्यो नि दाइ। परे अनि के गरे?
रेड बुल असली रोजा
कस्तो जोडले हाने यार।
अब त रेड बुल जिन्छ होला नि त।
हो र?
ई सेवासँग मनाउनुहोस् महाउत्सव। यसपालि दशैं तिहारमा ई सेवाबाट जुनसुकै कारोबार गर्दा कार जित्ने मौका। यो चाडपर्व गर्नुहोस् ई सेवाबाट कारोबार, चढ्नुहोस् नामीको दामी कार, साथमा आइफोन 16 र हात खाली नहुने उपहार। असोज 1 देखि कार्तिक 30 सम्म ई सेवाबाट जति धेरै कारोबार त्यति नै धेरै उपहार। हजारौं लकी विनर्सले जित्न सक्नुहुनेछ विकली र मन्थली क्याशब्याक्स, भाउचर्स, डिस्काउन्ट्स र अरू टन्नै अफरहरू। आजैदेखि टप अप, फ्लाइट टिकट्स, होटल बुकिङ, बिल पेमेन्ट्स र क्यूआर पेमेन्ट जस्ता सबै कारोबार ई सेवाबाट गरौँ।
नमस्ते साउजी।
नमस्ते।
भारत तोरीको तेल पाउ न।
यो लिनुहोस्, नयाँ आएको, सस्तो पनि छ।
प्राकृतिक राख भएको, विश्वासिलो, गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो। नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी।
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुनुहुँदो रहेछ। क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ, मूल्य होइन।
मुटु चाहिन्छ, मुटु।
साथीहो, गएन भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल, असली नै रोजौं।
घरी पेट दुख्छ, फेरि तितो औषधि।
तितो औषधिबाट बच्नु छ भने लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ लिनु आउने गर्ने। हातबाट कीटाणु मुखमा खुरु खुरु तब हुन्छ सबै रोग सुरु।
त्यसैले लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ, यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ्गर सुरक्षा।
जम्सबाट बच्न अब पाउनुहोस् 100 ग्रामको लाइफ बोय साबुन मात्र रु 45 मा।
हाम्रो चाडबाड होसियारी बारमा जितौं 10 लाखको उपहार। यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार। साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष एएमसी प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ।
तपाईको कपालमा कसको हुकुम चल्छ? स्प्लिट एन्ड्सको जेट या हेयर फलको फैसला? हेयर प्रब्लम्स मतलब हेयर ड्यामेज। डभको 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन एक्टिभ्सले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर गर्छ। अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईको मर्जी। डभ।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
कामको सिलसिलामा विदेश गइरहनु पर्छ। फेरि हिजो आज सबै काम फोन कलबाटै हुन्छ। तर मलाई चिन्ता छैन। विदेश जानु अगावै नेपाल टेलिकमको इन्टरनेसनल रोमिङ सेवा सुचारू गर्छु अनि विदेशमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकमकै सिम प्रयोग गरी भोइस कल, डाटा, एसएमएस आरामले चलाउँछु। सिम्पल। तपाईँ पनि विदेश जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ भने नेपाल टेलिकमको इन्टरनेसनल रोमिङ सेवा सुचारू गरी विदेशमा पनि स्वदेशकै सिम प्रयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यो सेवा सुचारू गर्न *1415*7# डायल गरी वा नेपाल टेलिकमको एपबाट सजिलै गर्न सकिन्छ। यदि तपाईँ विदेशमा हुनुहुन्छ भने roaming.support@ntc.net.np मा इमेल गरी एक्टिभेट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ।
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार।
पोखरा। अब आरामसँग बुक योर फ्लाइट एनी टाइम विथ ग्लोबल स्मार्ट प्लस।
ग्लोबल आइएमए बैंक सबैका लागि बैंक।
साथीहो गएन भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ।
दाइ फोन पे चल्छ है?
चलिहाल्छ नि, बस्नुहोस्।
अब पैसा भन्ने कुरा जुन बेला पनि चाहिन सक्छ। ठाउँको ठाउँ पैसा पठाउन मिल्ने फोन पे त मेरो लागि एकदमै सजिलो उपाय हो।
पैसा पठाउने र पाउने छिटो, सजिलो र सुरक्षित माध्यम फोन पे डाइरेक्ट। नगद छोडौँ, फोन पे गरौँ।
साथीहो गएन भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ।
नमस्ते साउजी।
नमस्ते।
तोरीको तेल पाउ न।
यो लिनुहोस्, नयाँ आएको, सस्तो पनि छ।
प्राकृतिक राख भएको, विश्वासिलो, गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो। नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी।
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुनुहुँदो रहेछ। क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ, मूल्य होइन।
मुटु चाहिन्छ, मुटु।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. It's Bhutan against Sri Lanka here in this match. And this is the match of the Group B. And Bhutan and Sri Lanka, they are playing against each other in this match of an rather colorful match, as we can see. We're going live here. The Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. Couple of substitutions here. First of all, it's one for Sri Lanka. They're playing, coming in for Namgyel Dema is the number 20 of Bhutan. That it's Phungtso Choden for Bhutan. And for Sri Lanka, PM Pereira will be replaced by the number 14 of the Sri Lankan team, that is Shuranthiran Gauri. The game starts, the halftime starts. Bhutan are leading by 1 in this match. Possession will be for Bhutan, and that is a very quick reaction given there from the Bhutanese player. Let's see the substitutions. Kelzan coming in for Dorji Idon, the goal scorer. And Chiring Laden coming in for Chiring Yangden. What is it? That were the 2 substitutions for Bhutan. That was an effort there by the Bhutanese winger, which was not properly executed. This was a substitution for Sri Lanka. Lochani Shuriyanchi will be coming on for Dilasha Dayash. Bhutan going in front right from the start of the second half. This will be a foul there from the captain. Or was it Deki Yangden, the centre midfielder? Bhutan, they have been dominant. Sri Lanka with rather a lucky goal, as one of the Bhutan defenders went down in that moment, and Bhutan were down to 10 men. They latched on to that opportunity. Now once again Sri Lanka come forward from the left hand side, trying for a through ball here. Possession here with Sri Lanka this time. It's an evenly matched contest here in this match. Second half will be crucial. Sangeeta Monga, the player of the match in the previous game. We had that conversation with her, the Red Bull energetic player of the match, Sangeeta Monga. She was rather confident. Deki, a pass there can be an opportunity here for Bhutan. Switch on to the right hand side. That was cleared there by the Sri Lankan defender. Once again, Bhutan come from the left hand side. Deki is still there. Goal scorer. In fact, she was the first goal scorer of this match, Deki Lazom. She has been tremendous in this match. A cross put in. Possession here with Bhutan once again from the right. A good turn there. Going in front is Bhutan. She has that support from the right hand side. A cross put in will be a corner, or perhaps will be a throw in only for Bhutan from the right hand side.
Well, Bhutan keeping up the consistency that they had on the first half. Finest of error, drawing back those lead of 2 goals it could have been for Bhutan. But there was a area of attack, back-to-back attack.
Another shot that straight went into the hands of the keeper. Veera Singha, the coach of Bhutan. As you can see, Deme Nicola.
It's a good effort, Sonam Lamo at that instant. Well, how the team will shape up with a couple of substitutions both the team has used beginning of this second half.
The clearance there. Once again, this was a chance for Bhutan from the right. We can see the coach of Bhutan, Hassan Rumi, is very concerned, as he knows and he realizes that this is going to be not an easy task for Sri Lanka, and they have to get a positive result from this one to have that possibility to qualify. They have the final match against Nepal, and that will be a test. Bhutan, they have been quite efficient in this match. A good touch there from the right wing. Another good touch. Good change of pace. The assistant referee says goal kick.
A good run from Sonam Lamo. Back-to-back attack from her.
good contestant there between the number 8 and Sonam Lamo. A.S. Pereira for Sri Lanka was eyeing for the fall. There was a call from her as well.
This will be a chance here for Bhutan, perhaps. She manages to put it in, does she? Will not be a chance there for Bhutan. Will be a goal kick there for Sri Lanka.
Well, it was a tough trial for Diki Lazom, the goal scorer for her country. Highest goal scorer ever, 6 goals register. And opening the tally of this match as well. Well, at that instant, it was a very tough angle. They had to take chance.
Bhutan, they have been improving with time. As you can see, they're progressing forward. Another pass put in there. A good touch as well. Deki was released, but then again, the flag was already up. Offside against Bhutan. Bhutan, they have been improving with time with their development programs. They were the semi-finalist. As you can see in the replay, this was that was such a beautiful touch there from the number 14. The one who came in.
Shiring Ladin, majestic. No look pass, it was flick for her number 7, Shiring Yangdin.
She's brought down Shiring Ladin, and that will be a throw-in once again for Bhutan. Bhutan were the semi-finalists in 2022. They went out of the group stage in 2019, which happened in Shahid Rangashala in Viratnagar, Nepal. They were drawn in the group in the group of teams like Nepal and Bangladesh. They lost the first match against Nepal 3-0 and lost the second match against Bangladesh, and they crashed out of the group in the Group A, that in 2019. They were rather unlucky that time, but this time they've been drawn up with Sri Lanka and Maldives, and perhaps they have that chance to get into the semi-finals as well. And looks like they're on course to do that. Dharmika going forward. That was an interception. Possession here with Bhutan once again. Pema. That is Sonam. Lamo from the right inside. Bhutan going forward. A cross put inside. Cleared there by the defender. Another cut in. Another chance. Bhutan going forward. Another chance here. Pema was on the receiving end, but that will just be a corner kick.
Well. Back-to-back attack for the team, and Sonam Lamo very much active in the second half. The way she has been progressing, especially exploiting those right flank. And at this instant, Namgyal Dema, it was. The cross was intended for the keeper.
Now this will be a chance here for Bhutan from the right once again. A cross put in, could be dangerous. Cleared there from the defender. Another cut in. Deki with the shot and cleared there from the touch line, from the clearing line, and another shot which was deflected just goes out. Could have been the third goal for Bhutan.
Well, PM Pereira at that instant with the goal line save. Clean shot it was taken by the jersey number 9 of Bhutan, Deki Lazum. The rebound opportunity just went gone begging. Might have clipped the skipper. No, it was Navanjana Pereira of Sri Lanka.
Will be another set piece here for Dragon Girls. This was not the best of the corners. Now this will be another chance here for Deki. Going from the left. Good combination there. Triangular pass is being built. Cross put in, which was intervened there by Inesha. She's doing her defensive duties. Has been forced to come back for this one, and now this will be a throw-in.
Well, Bhutan has stuck with the tactics, the attacking football. So what will be the reply of Sri Lanka?
Bhutan, they're pushing hard. Deki was right on course to get that ball, but she could just not do that.
Well, she couldn't have that last-minute touch that she could have or would have wanted. Yeah, Navanjana foot slightly distracting the effort of Diki Lazum, where Sri Lanka needs to find that spaces that they have been eyeing for. The two centre forwards are isolated at this point of the match. They are expelled to do the defensive duty. Back-to-back attack mounting again and again. Well, this was the scene that Bhutan had against Nepal at those last 15 minutes, the high pressing.
Pema Chodenshi has been crucial for this Bhutanese team. Possession with Bhutan now. Cross put inside. Can be dangerous. Still, there is a good catch there from the goalkeeper.
Yuvarani just misjudged the height of the ball. Failed to have that header attempt. But Veera Singha, the receivers, one more time collecting the ball. But yeah, Sri Lanka needs to find the question. The question that needs to be asked. There's no way to be seen for Bhutan till now.
Possession here once again. Good backheel touch would have been there, but then again, it was not properly connected there from Sonam Lamo. The number 10, she's showing that attributes of the number 10, wearing the number 10 jersey. Sonam Lamo.
Well, the team going when the attacking third line, especially the Sonam Lamo has been very much active in the field. She has been key in initiating those attack for her team.
During the defensive moments, Bhutan is defending with a 4-5-1, a very good low block of the 5 midfielders, and that has been crucial. That can be utilized. The attack as well will be gracefully collected there by Sangeeta Mongar, but the flag was already raised. Lofted pass. Bhutan now on attack. Good control there from the right winger. Namgyel Dema going forward is Bhutan from the right. Deki. She's been the most energetic player here, Deki. Good footwork with her as well. Possession with Sri Lanka this time. Lofted pass onto the channel. Imesha can be the runner. As you can see, she is pressing ever so hard. Good challenge. Won the ball. Perhaps was looking for a free kick, Imesha.
Well, at that instant, the Sri Lankan side should be worried as the attack was mounting. The rest of the 9 players were at their own half of the pitch. Emisa and Tharmika were the lone striker, and they had to compete against the 5 line of defense, as you mentioned, Avinav. How crucial the team has been in the low blocking, all those attacks. Well, that's definitely not the way forward for Sri Lankan team. A single point can be vital. That should be the first motivation for team.
Pema switching it on to the right back. Namgyel is there in the right wing position. Namgyel still there, still manages to keep the ball in. But that was the pass which was not converted well. Now Sri Lanka have that chance. Imesha is the lone striker. She does not have any support. And she will have to make her way herself. As you can see, she is going forward and wins the throw-in. That was quite efficient there from the striker, Imesha.
Well, it's visible the way Sri Lanka wants to attack with the lone striker. It's not going to be enough. Well, 90% of the players are not catching up the run of their lone striker. She needs support. As there have been 2 defenders attacking the lonesome striker. You can't rely on set pieces for every goal opportunity.
Pema clears it. Bhutan, they are defending effectively. As you can see, the low block of back four as well as the 5 midfielders who are coming down to support the defense line. And that is quite good to see when you are in the defending position, and especially with the slender lead like this, you have to be careful with your defense. But then again, they have been good in the transitions as well. Perhaps a little late sometimes, because you need to take that risk, you need to go forward, you need to push hard. And Bhutan is not pushing that hard because they are mindful of the fact it's only a 1-goal lead.
Well, we witnessed that yesterday, didn't we? Pakistan had that 90 minutes lead up until 90 minutes, and it was the 91st minute from Samshu Nahar, the equalizer. So they have to be wary of those situations, and Bhutan is or has been doing masterfully today.
The game just has crossed the hour mark, 2-1 for Bhutan, leading by the goals there from the centre-back Dorji Don as well as Deki Lazom. Perhaps activity in the bench there for Sri Lanka. Possession here with Pema, trying for the pass there for the winger. Possession here, that will be advantage Bhutan this time. Will be a change. The player coming in is Bhaskaran Shanu, who was the starter in the previous game. And Lochini, she came in the second half and she has been replaced again. And that is quite strange. Maybe the coach is not happy with the performance she put in the first 15 minutes of the second half. You do not see those kind of substitutions. And now a lofted pass here. Deki chases the ball. Deki still trying. You can see her fighting spirit there, Deki Lazom, and her frustration as well.
Well, Shanu, who started the first match, is finally on the pitch. And Diaz, who had replaced her in the first match, had been double replaced in her position.
Pema. This perhaps looks like an attacking change here for Sri Lanka as they are trying to push hard now. Imesha with the chance. Pereira, she was making that run. Was a little late there. As you can see, the spectators are slowly coming in. Perhaps for the main event today, Nepal against Maldives. In this Group B roundup. It's round 2 today for the Group B, and Bhutan up until the hour mark, they're leading by 2-1. As you can see, concerned faces in Sri Lankan bench. They sense the fact that they can be in danger in the last game. Going forward is Bhutan now. Possession here with Bhutan. Tashi Wangmo releases it to the right winger. That was Namgyal Dema. And that will be just a goal kick for Sri Lanka.
Quite heavy on the touch, but it was a good observation. She looked at the run of her far wide winger, but just quite heavy it was. But yeah, Avinav, I can't understand how the Sri Lanka is shaping up in this second half. Dharmika is compelled to come back to her own half to have those defensive duty, and Imisa, the lone striker, she has been gathering those balls, but time and time again she is not finding the space or her counterparts to link up this play.
Pema getting the ball, pushing onto the attacking space, but that was cancelled out there by Pereira. She's been doing quite a good job in the defensive position. PM Pereira, the right winger. Sunam is brought down, will be a free kick.
As we can see on the replay, yes, Pereira slightly frustrated the way Sonam Lamo has been linking up this play in this second half. But yeah, if Bhutan has another goal, then that should be it for Sri Lanka.
Khelzang Wangmo with the free kick this time. Khelzang with the cross. That was intervened there from the Sri Lankan defender. Once again, Khelzang. Sri Lanka have a narrow chance of getting a positive result from here. They have to push hard, but this time it's Bhutan. A cross put inside can be dangerous here for the goalkeeper, but the ball bounces out for a goal kick. Or is it though? It is a corner kick here for Bhutan rather.
Where there was a massive deflection far end side of the pitch. Namgyal Dema one more time trying for that cross attempt. But yeah, Kyeolzang Wangmo, who started the first match for Bhutan against Nepal, is back here.
Another cross put in. Will be another chance here for Bhutan. That was briefly defended there from the number 8 of Sri Lanka. That was A.S. Pereira. Again, there will be an attempt there from the Bhutanese team. Possession here with them. This time it's Bhutan attacking from the throw-in. They will try once again. They will go again. This time a longer one perhaps, as the shorter routes have been closed down there from the Sri Lankan players. Sunam manages to get that ball from that crowd with the cross. Dema was attacking. Yang Den was there, a shot which was released, but then again it was not executed well and will be going out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Deki Yang Den. An ambitious effort that we can say, but nowhere on the target. Well, so far 2 shots on target registered for Bhutan, and it's been the goal. Both the goals. But yeah, for Sri Lanka, it should be now or never. They have to go through that attacking line. They have to convert those players rather than in the defensive duty to the attacking third.
Going to the right hand side, it's Pereira. That's PM Pereira rather. Right winger. Too many Pereiras there. Confusion for the commentary team here. We will quite get used to it, Ashish. Going from the right now. Bhutan will have the chance. Sukmaya Ghale. Good overlapping run there from Deki Lazom, and good pass as well. Good movement there from the Dragon Girls here. This can be Ignatius. Deki still. Look at her go. Beats 2 defenders. Still there, Deki Lazom. A danger player from the Bhutanese side.
Well, dancing feet to the wonderful goal. Deki Lazom at De Silva. The crucial moment. Had to intervene that attack.
Well, this will be another change. Sonam Choden will be coming in for Sonam Lamo. She started the earlier match, Sonam Choden, and she is coming on in the 69th minute. A cross put inside. Deki was ready to execute that. Still will be a chance. Could have been a handball there. This will just be a throw-in.
Well, there was a call, definitely from the Bhutanese side, on and off the park, as you can see on the replay. Well, it's not evident that it was a clear handball. It was against the skipper of Sri Lanka, Madhushika. Well, Madhushika still is lying down on the ground. She had to make her body big just to intervene that shot.
Having some problems there, Madhushika. Rather concerning. Perhaps a shoulder injury. Ouch, that hurt. That was from us teammate Shanu. That was quite an accident. Well, this is Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. We are here at the Group B Round 2 matchup, that is between Bhutan and Sri Lanka. Bhutan with 2 goals and Sri Lanka with 1. As you can see in the replay, this was that just hit her shoulder. Sometimes it's given as a yellow card. The foot was really raised high. Concerning there from the perspective of the player.
Well, to my surprise, there was no any appeal from neither of the side. There was an appeal for handball against Madhusika.
For me, it's a yellow card, Ashish, because the foot was raised really, really high. That should have been given, and I think there was much contact there against Madhusika. Perhaps there was a free kick, but then again, sometimes it's given, sometimes it's not. You do not have the luxury of the assistant referee, video assistant referee here. So that's how it goes. Then again, this is an attack. Going in front is Bhutan. Nisha is brought down, will be a free kick. We're here at the Dashrath Stadium, this famous and quite prestigious arena, hosting Honda Presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. Bhutan will be in the front foot here in the last 19 minutes. Then again, Sri Lanka, they have the ability, they have shown that they can be dangerous, they can be vicious in instances. Now this is another free kick there for Sri Lanka. Navanjana with the free kick. A very rare chance for Sri Lanka in this second half. High line there from the Bhutanese team. Across Bhutan can be dangerous here. Pereira! That was offside.
Well, it looked offside at the get-go. As we can see on the replay, yeah, definite offside. A very good refereeing. The Bhutanese player were quite relaxed as well at that point of time. But what a finish it was.
Definitely so. It could have been a brilliant equalizer, but then again it was cancelled out across Bhutan. And this is another corner kick here for Bhutan. They are fighting right back here, the Dragon Girls. And this now is a corner kick here from the right wing. Cross might be put in. A dangerous one this time. A header which was directed in the opposite area. Bhutan will go again. Another cross which was intercepted. Pereira. She perhaps has come to the left wing side now. Or might have joined Amisha in the shadow striker position. Could be one of either. Players seem to be exhausted in this temperature. Might be familiar with Sri Lankans, but Bhutan might be quite hard. This now is another attack. Pereira trying to make that run, but the flag was already up, perhaps, and that will be advantage Bhutan.
Yeah, as you've mentioned, Sri Lanka might have switched the formation to 4-3-3, which they need actually if they really want to come back. It should be the second time that they have to come back in this match.
Yang then releasing it to the left back now. Attacking from the left flank is Bhutan. Good goalkeeping there from Veena Singha. She came out early to take it in a grip. This will be an easy moment rather for Sri Lanka.
Well, Navanjana Pereira at that instant called her goalkeeper.
Going in front is Bhutan once again from the left hand side. Good interception there from the midfielder, or rather it was Kumudini, this right back. She has been excellent in her position today as well. In the previous game she was rock solid at the back, and now this is another throw in from the left wing side. Bhutan, slight smiles coming up, as I can see that, I can sense that. They know they're getting closer. 15 minutes or so. Another cross put in. A dangerous one this, but again they have that defense, the solid big defense line. Bhutan, they have been quite brilliant in either of the ends, in the defense as well. It was only a deflection which was converted into a goal. Another cross there. And this will be catched easily there from Vahira Singha, the goalkeeper.
Well, Bhutan would be happy having those mismatched chances as the time will be ticking out for Sri Lanka. It's the Sri Lankan side who will be in the panic, who will need those opportunity to come and to come very soon.
We can see the officials of Sri Lanka, they are not happy as it seems. Goalkeeping coach. Perhaps the assistant coach as well. Pema with a wonderful touch. With the pass here, Deki, and she goes with the goal here. Scores another Deki Lazo. That is quite extraordinary here. In a flash, Deki Lazo scores another. There's a reason she is the highest scorer for the Dragon Girls. And there's a message as well. She was waiting for this moment perhaps, and she does it.
Well, she does it again, and we have to give massive credit to the captain. The way she turned that ball and the execution of the pass, the weight of the pass, it was absolutely brilliant. She knew the run, the timing of the run of her ace striker, Diki Lazum. And what a sublime way to restore that lead now of 2 for Bhutan. Now, Avinav, that's the 7th goal for Diki Lazum. Highest by any of the professional footballers for Bhutan women's team.
Nisha with the shot. This will easily collected by Sangeeta Monga. A sense of comfort here for the Bhutanese team as we call them. And now it is danger bells for Sri Lanka as they have to climb even more higher.
Well, the mindset of Bhutan never changed throughout this match. Right from the get-go with the formation that they had, the initial start, and conversion rate has been pretty good at this match. So far in this, leaving those India and Pakistan match, it's been a very good conversion of those crucial chances, and massive credit to Nicola Demen. The way she has groomed her player, the forward-thinking mindset we can see at every point of time, at every part of the park. Let it be the goalkeeper who had the strongest of the mindset, Sangeeta Monga, who needed that brilliant effort at the first match, and she was adjourned as the Red Bull Energetic Player of the match too. And today the strikers has proven their worth, and especially this keeper. My God, one more time.
Another chance here for Bhutan, another shot, and that is another goal. This time from Namgyel Tema. The Dragon Girls are running rampant here. They're blazing with fire, confidence in their eyes, and they're going forward. As you can see, the happy faces, the satisfied body language, and they will be heading to the next match as one of the favorites against Maldives. As you can see, a wonderful build-up here. Once again, Pema.
Absolutely world-class play of display by Pema Chodin cheering. My God, the weight of the pass and the visibility that she has to find her strikers. And the finishing, we have to give the massive credit to the finishers for both the goals. But what a wonderful build-up play it was to start from. A good link-up play between Sonam Chodin and Pema Chodin. Well, that's the statement that Bhutan wanted to have in this tournament, and they have risen up.
Another chance here, another shot. And that was just out this time from Chiringla then. She wanted a fair share of the goal as well, perhaps.
Well, that could have been the massive point of time for Bhutan, as they would be tying up their highest goal tally. And not to forget, it was against Sri Lanka, 2022 Saff, Avinav, where they scored 5-0. Now they should be eyeing for that. They want to change that goal tally. Biggest win margin ever.
For me, Sri Lanka are a good side. I think they have a good chance against Maldives in the upcoming game. And they will be playing against Bhutan in the final game. And I think Bhutan are almost ready to enter the semi-finals. Maldives, they look to be the weaker side in the paper. But then again, they have some good players in themselves as well. Especially the goalkeeper. She can be crucial. And they will be playing against Nepal first in the Group B match that is going to happen today at 5:30. Now going again, Bhutan from the right-hand side. As you can see, they're bolstering with confidence. Most notable thing to realize here is the stamina of the Bhutani players. Remember in the earlier match as well, they were quite brilliant in their gameplay all around. The stamina they showed in the 90 minutes, they almost outplayed the Nepali players in more about 75 to 80 minutes. And I think that was something crucial in that match. Otherwise, Nepal could have got their goal in the last minutes as well. Today, as you can see, after the 75 minutes, they have blossomed again, the Bhutanese team, I beg your pardon. And they have blossomed well. And that is another 2 goals here in the last 5 minutes. Well, Vita is the player who's come in for Dias, who is coming in, that is. Yeshi Bidha will be coming in for Namgyal Dema, the goal scorer. She's the goal scorer in the previous match against Sri Lanka as well in 2022, and she has scored again. Going in front again is Bhutan. A one-touch pass. A good touch there by Pereira. She can be the one going in front. Pereira is still pushing hard. Pereira still, she loses her composure in the final moments. And that was that for her.
Well, she had to go as there was no any other options left for the lonesome winger for Sri Lanka. Yeah, the final touch, that just let her down. She wanted to overlook Jamyang Choden with a clever little footwork, but just lost her footing at the end.
Pereira. She's brought down, or perhaps she lost her composure. Now this will be another build-up there for Bhutan to go forward. Will be this time from a drop ball, perhaps. As you can see in the replay, it was an attack there for Pereira.
She just wanted to drive inside the danger area for Bhutan, but just lost her footing at the end.
And now a throw in for Bhutan. Pema, she has been crucial, this player, with 2 assists in the match already, and that too in the second half. Now Tharmika, was it Madhushika, is coming in front. A pass there, high foot once again, could have been a foul. Will be a foul. A free kick there in favor of Sri Lanka.
But Diki Lazam not so superior with her height. Even the slightest of the high foot clearance might be offensive foul against the opposition.
Set piece for Sri Lanka. Going forward is Sri Lanka from this free kick. Navanjana with the cross. The long ball here. The pass was not that solid. Now this will be a throw-in perhaps for Bhutan. The captain, only goal scorer Madhushika. She pounced on a very lucky chance there. And Bhutan were 10 player down. And I think that was quite a good time to score. Activity in the Bhutan bench. Now going forward is Sri Lanka from the right. A cross put in will be a corner kick. Or will it be a corner kick? That should be a goal kick.
Well, as you can see on the replay, it's hard effort, but just lost her footing at the time of the cross that she intended for. But now it looks a long way path back down home for Sri Lanka. Well, as I had been surprised the way they started in the second half. There were chances, couple of chances for Imisa, but the team was determined for the defensive duty. But the team was lacking behind from that single goal. But once the channel opened for Bhutan, they just knocked twice.
Now going forward is Bhutan from the right hand side. Tashi, the birthday girl. That is another chance here. Bidha was there. Pereira setting it up for the captain. Pereira once again intervened there. They're running out of stamina, as you can see. The number 10 will be coming in here for Sri Lanka. She is Karanangugade Pereira, PS Pereira. Purnima Pereira. It's easier for us, perhaps. Well, Karina is replaced by Purnima. Number 10. Throw in here for Sri Lanka. Going forward, Thamika with the cross. This can be dangerous, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. No problem whatsoever for the goalkeeper, Sangeeta Monga. Now Bhutan has the chance. Going forward. Running in from the left wing. Deki has been extraordinary. A pass put in there. Will be a clearance and will be a throw in there for Bhutan's favour.
Well, good forward-thinking play from Bhutan. They are eyeing for that 5th goal and they know it is possible. The way Pema Choden has lit up the front line. It's been very easy for Diki Lazom, Chiring Yangden, who was supposedly in the first half. But yeah, the introduction of Sonam Choden has really ignited the attacking third for Bhutan.
Lee off there for Diki. Perhaps it's a foul. Will be a foul. A free kick from a good position. Diki was brought down.
Well, Chiring Laden, the intention was correct. But yeah, just caught back heel of Diki Lazom at that moment. Well, the coach do not want to take chance against Diki Lazom. It's been sublime and supreme for Bhutan.
This will be a free kick from a good position there for the number 15, Sonam Choden. She came in the second half and almost the 72nd minute. This can be a cherry on top for Bhutan if she scores from this one. Mira Singha is ready on goal. Choden with the shot, which was punched out there from the goalkeeper. Another pass here. Another attempt there from Bhutan going forward. Pema, the captain. Pema will be a free kick.
Navanjana receiving the first booking for this fixture. A reckless tackle against Bhutan's keeper, Pema Choden.
Will be a free kick once again. This time, once again, it's Sonam Choden with the free kick. 19 minutes gone. 4 minutes will be added. Sonam Choden with the shot, and that just goes above. Pema was brought down, and she won the free kick. She's got quite long legs, and she's effectively using it as well. And she's been putting in a very good performance, running ever so well. Good stamina with her, as it seems. This can be a chance for Sri Lanka, but it's blocked by the Bhutanese player. Now going forward is Deki. Deki is looking for her hat-trick against Sri Lanka. 4-1 is the scoreline. They can still beat their own record with the highest scoring fixture. That was 5-0 against Sri Lanka only. And that is 2 goals away, perhaps.
Well, at this point of time, Bhutan would be happy with 4-1 scoreline, because I don't think there will be a gameplay of goal difference coming to this group. As the host nation is still yet to play against Maldives. As you've mentioned, relatively, Maldives lost their first match against Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka losing to Bhutan 4-1, meaning Maldives can be taken as a weaker link in this group.
Then again, when it comes to decide the top team of this group, then there might be a chance, since Nepal is also playing Maldives, and the goal difference might come into equation if that's the case, and that is not a good news that Bhutan is scoring 4 goals here for Nepal. That is not a good news for Nepal. It's good news for Bhutan. And now Pema getting the ball back once again. Bhutan trying to push harder. Possession here, and Pereira, she's disappointed. She knows that the opportunity was there. 4 minutes gone almost here. The added minutes of the 90 minutes. Purnima going forward, and she was brought down. 1 minute and some seconds left for the match to end. This will be a free kick here for Sri Lanka. Can they get a goal in this time? That is the question. The cross put in. Can be dangerous here. Still there's a chance. Still an opportunity. The goalkeeper will collect it easily. Sangeeta Monga. She was hit in the head. As you can see in the replay as well. Sangeeta, she just let it go. Since her team is winning comfortably, she would want the game to end rather. Pema lost her composure. Can be a chance for Sri Lanka. Good interception there from the centre back. And once again, Sri Lanka are on the back foot. Possession here. Good build up there from Bhutan from the right hand side. Still going. A chance there. A pass as well. That was a pass there for the left winger. She manages to keep it in. But then again, this is the full-time whistle as Bhutan are victorious with a 4-1 comfortable win against the Lankan Lionesses. This was a comfortable game there for the Bhutanese players. 3 scorers, Deki Lazom scoring a brace. Dorji Idon was the one who scored the leading goal. Took the lead in the 31st minute for Bhutan. And Namgyel Dema coming in and scoring in the 78th minute. Thushani Madushika scored the equalizer in the 22nd minute, but then again it was not enough as Bhutan came flying back once again. The Dragon Girls, the Lankan Lionesses, they couldn't reply to their attack. This was an important match for both the teams. Bhutan are the victors today. Sri Lanka, they have a game in hand, but then again it will be hard for them to come back against the mighty Nepalese team.
Well, what a thumping victory for Bhutan. The second fixture in this group for Bhutan. Well, the points tally has risen up to 4 with 1 draw against the host nation and a thumping victory against Sri Lankan women's side with a 4-1 victory. A massive, massive result for Bhutan. Well, it's in the past that Bhutan used to struggle against Sri Lanka. Now the past is gone. The team is looking at the bright future ahead. And Nicola Deman, what a team she has gathered up. As we witnessed absolute defensive masterclass in the first match against Nepal. And today, an absolute thunderous attacking line led by Namgyel Dema, who was initially had the chance, but there is the full-time stats for both the team. Total shots registered by both the team. Bhutan 9, Sri Lanka 3. Shots on target, Bhutan 6 shots on target, Sri Lanka 1. Off-target shots, Bhutan 3, Sri Lanka 2. Corners 1, Bhutan won 6 times. In Sri Lanka, it was a single. Falls committed, 4 for Bhutan, 7 falls committed by Sri Lanka. Offside, well, Bhutan at one occasion was caught offside. Then for Sri Lanka, it was the 5-time yellow card. Yes, there was a card for Navanjana, the 71st minute of this match, and no red card. Well, there you go, the summary of the match where Diki Lazum opened the account for her team. Dorje Eden added up, while Madhusika, the Sri Lankan skipper, equalized the team for first instance. Then at the late end of the first half, Dorje Eden had that lead back for the team, and at the end it was Diki Lazum again with a brace, the 76th minute composed finish, and Namgyel Dema closing off for Bhutan. And there we go, we have our Red Bull energetic player of the match, jersey number 9, the brace scorer for today, Diki Lazum. An absolute display of prominent striker. A 7th minute and 76th minute goal for her. She is the all-time leading goal scorer for Bhutan, and today she has risen up her goal tally up to 7 goals, and deservedly so. Red Bull energetic player of the match, Diki Lazum from Bhutan. Well, my co-commentator is now ready with our Red Bull performer of the match, so over to you, Avinav.
Well, what a matchup we had. The Dragon Girls running rampant. 4-1 is the scoreline at the end, and it's none other than Diki Lazum, once again the goal scorer, twice this time scoring the brace, and as well as the Red Bull energetic player of the match. So congratulations, Diki. How are you feeling right now?
First of all, thank you for your question. I'm very happy that we won the match because it was very important us to win this match. Thank you.
I think you are the highest goal scorer of Bhutan national team, that is forever. So I think that has been quite a journey for you, and coming into this match, it has been quite a journey for you. How has been the journey for you in this tournament, in these kind of matches?
It has been good till now, and we expect to go well for upcoming matches also.
So the instructions that were given by the coach, were they correctly done in the game by your team players?
Yeah, at first we were not able to do that, but by keeping on, we can adapt our tactics. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Congratulations, Diki. Good luck for the next match.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, we had Deki Lazom, the player of the match, the Red Bull energetic player of the match today. So yes, the first match of the doubleheader has finished. Bhutan has won 4-1 in this match, and they are at the top of the table of Group B. Sri Lanka, they won the previous match, but then again, they were quite unlucky or not so good in this match. But Bhutan, they were so good in this match. They won the game 4-1. 2 goals for Deki Lazom as well as other 2 goals, 1 for Sri Lanka only. Now, we will be going with the highlights. After that, we will be bringing you other things as well. The doubleheader day still continues with the second match in line. That is the 5:30 kickoff, which is the match between the host nation Nepal and Maldives. We'll be bringing that broadcast as well. For now, we'll be going through the highlights and we'll be coming back after the break.
Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. Title sponsor powered by Dove, official sponsor for Nepal women's football team.
Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Get your radiance with Dove.
In association with
Nepal Telecom, राष्ट्रको संचार.
Energized by
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
Banking partner Global IME Bank, सबैका लागि बैंक. Co-sponsored by
सही खोजौं, शुद्ध रोजौं. मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु.
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यो सेवा.
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो. किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा. हाइजिन पार्टनर
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ.
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ सुरक्षा.
प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण कान्तिपुर मैक्स तथा डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरूमा. An AD release initiative.
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारमा जितौं 10 लाखको उपहार. यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार. साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष AMC प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट. र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time. So imagine what it can do to your skin. But Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream richly blended with mild cleansers, making it softer and more radiant. Get your radiance with Dove.
के तपाईले नेपाल टेलिकमको एप डाउनलोड गर्नुभयो? छैन? छैन भने अहिले नै गरिहाल्नुहोस्.
अनि 1 GB डाटा फ्रीमा पाउनुहोस्. यो एपबाट
चार्ज गर्न, ब्यालेन्स ट्रान्सफर गर्न, डेटा प्याक खरिद गर्न र गिफ्ट प्याक पठाउन.
कल डिटेल्स, डेटा, भोइस र SMS को स्ट्याटस लगायत थुप्रै सुविधाहरू लिन सकिन्छ.
नेपाल टेलिकम, राष्ट्रको संचार.
झन्झट रहित शपिङको लागि गो क्याशलेस. पे विथ ग्लोबल स्मार्ट प्लस.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यो सेवा.
नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी.
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुनुहुँदो रहेछ. क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ, मूल्य होइन.
मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
गाडी गाडी पेट दुख्छ फेरि तितो औषधि.
तितो औषधिबाट बच्नु छ भने लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ लिनु आउने गर्ने. हातबाट कीटाणु मुखमा खुरु खुरु तब हुन्छ सबै रोग सुरु.
त्यसैले लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ सुरक्षा.
जम्सबाट बच्न अब पाउनुहोस् 100 ग्रामको लाइफ बोय साबुन मात्र रु 45 मा.
साथीयो गन भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु. माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ.
Saff Women's Championship 2024.
दर्शकवृन्द पुनः स्वागत छ दशरथ रङ्गशालामा. होन्डा प्रेजेन्ट साफ वुमेन च्याम्पियनसिप 2024 को प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईहरू र हामी. पहिलो खेल यो डबल हेडर दिनको पहिलो खेल पुरा गरिसकेका छौँ. भुटानले जितिसकेको छ श्रीलङ्कालाई 4-1 गोल अन्तर लिएर एकदमै राम्रो खेल प्रस्तुत गरेको थियो. श्रीलङ्काले एक्स्ट्राअर्डिनरी गेम प्ले गर्न सफल भएको थियो. भुटानले जित निकाल्न सफल भएको छ ग्रुप बी को यो दोस्रो खेलमा भनेर अहिले हाल भुटान ग्रुपको टपमा रहेको छ, टप अफ द टेबल रहेको छ. पोस्ट म्याचमा हामी आइसकेका छौँ. म अभिनव जोशी र सुभाष गाई. सुभाष वेलकम अगेन. सुभाष आज आई थिङ्क भुटान एक्सपेक्टेडली नै जित्ने तय नै थियो, तर यो गोल अन्तरमा जित्छ सायद हामीले सोचेका थिएनौँ.
जुन फर्स्ट हाफ देखियो होइन फर्स्ट हाफ हेर्दाखेरि नै लागेको थिएन कि यति फराकिलो अन्तर हुन्छ भनेर तर दुईवटा उत्कृष्ट पास जुन त्यो डिफेन्स लाइनलाई नै भनौँ न स्प्लिट गर्नेलाई क्रेडिट टु पेमा होइन कप्तान हामीले भनेका थियौँ कि कतिको इन्फ्लुएन्सियल हुन्छन् उनी भनेर भनिरहेका थियौँ र त्यो फिल्डमा पनि देखियो तर श्रीलङ्का अलिकति भनौँ न दुःखी हुनेछ कि त्यो गोल अन्तर स्कोर लाइनमा हेर्दाखेरि 4-1 देखिन्छ तर एकदम कम्पिटिटिभ थियो भनौँ न जुन एक्सपेक्टेसन थियो कि फर्स्ट हाफले नै धेरै यो खेल चाहिँ ओपन छ भनेर देखाएको थियो न गोल गर्यो त्यसपछि इक्वलाइजर श्रीलङ्का डिजर्भ मच बेटर भनौँ न कम्तीमा बराबरीको लागि पनि जान सक्यो तर अन्तिम मोमेन्टमा चाहिँ त्यो अलिकति फटिक पनि देखियो खेलाडीमा होइन त्यसैले चाहिँ अब भनौँ न भुटानको पुरा 90 मिनट्स एउटै पेसमा थियो भने श्रीलङ्का अलि पछि चाहिँ अलिक सुस्त जस्तो देखियो
टकिङ अबाउट द फर्स्ट गोल पहिलो गोलको कुरा गर्ने हो भने एउटा राम्रो बिल्डअप भएको थियो राइट विङबाट नामगेलबाट जुन एउटा क्रस आएको थियो एन्ड आई थिङ्क डेकी राइट अन द स्पट जसरी उनी प्रिभियस गेमहरूमा आफूलाई प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने गर्छन् लेफ्ट विङमा खेलिरहेका थिइन् इनफ्याक्ट भनौँ न सी इज द हाइएस्ट स्कोरर विथ 9 गोल्स पर्ह्याप्स उनको आफ्नो टिमको लागि भुटानको हाइएस्ट एभर गोल स्कोरर रहिसकेकी छिन् र आई थिङ्क उनको त्यो फिनिसिङ इन्स्टिङ एकदमै काम लागेको छ आज पनि 2 गोल गरिन् तर जुन हिसाबले उनले स्टार्ट गरिन् त्यसले एउटा राम्रो किक स्टार्ट गर्यो जस्तो लाग्छ भुटानलाई
एकदम अब त्यसमा भनौँ न नामगेलको त्यो सेन्सलाई पनि क्रेडिट्स दिनुपर्छ होइन अब बक्सभित्र छिरिसकेपछि उनीसँग फार पोस्टमा आफै प्रहार गर्ने पनि अवसर थियो र सम्भवतः मलाई लाग्छ श्रीलङ्काको डिफेन्डरहरूले त्यही सोचेर अलिकति धेरै नै डिप गएर पछाडि भनौँ न डेकी अनि त्यसपछि छिरिङ पनि दुवैजना चाहिँ फ्री थिए क्या र जब गोलरक्षक बिट भयो डिफेन्स लाइन बिट भयो इजी ट्याप इन नै भएन तर नर्मली चाहिँ त्यो सिचुएसनमा धेरैले सर्ट लिएको देख्छौँ तर भुटानको गेम प्ले चाहिँ उनीहरू एउटै स्टिक प्लान आफ्नो प्लानमा चाहिँ दुइटै विङ्गर एकजना प्ले गरेपछि अर्को इन्भर्ट भएर भित्र आउने र डेकीलाई त्यहीँनिर सहज भयो उनी भित्र आएपछि मार्क पनि थिएन र गोलरक्षक पनि नियर पोस्टमा कभर त्यो सर्ट कभर गर्ने धुनमा चाहिँ उनले त्यो पछाडि खाली छोड्नु पुग्यो
डेफिनेटली सो दोस्रो गोलको कुरा गर्ने हो भने इनफ्याक्ट जुन इक्वलाइजर गोल गरेको थियो श्रीलङ्काले आई थिङ्क त्यो अलिकति लकी थियो किन भन्दाखेरि 10 म्यान डाउन थियो भुटान किनकि एकजना खेलाडी लडिरहेका थिए र आई थिङ्क त्यो मोमेन्टलाई युटिलाइज गर्दै गोल पनि गरेका थिए र सायद अन्तिम मोमेन्टमा एउटा स्लाइट डिफ्लेक्सन पनि थियो मधुशिकाले जुन सर्ट प्रहार गरेका थिए सङ्गीता मगरको लागि निकै नै गाह्रो भएको थियो गोल बचाउन
गोल अलिकति भनौँ न बटम कर्नरतर्फ पनि गएर त्योभन्दा अगाडि नै भुटानको खेलाडीहरू चाहिँ हेड इन्जुरी हो कि होइन भन्नेमै त्यो दुविधा त्यो 100% कमिटेडै भएन क्या अब अस्ट्रेलियन रेफ्रीलाई सिग्नल त गरिरहेको थियो र जबसम्म हेड इन्जुरी हुँदैन गेम त स्टप हुँदैन र बक्सभित्र हुनाले पनि त्यो अफसाइड लाइन चाहिँ मेन्टेन भएन अब अफसाइड ट्र्याप गर्न गयो भने पनि त्यो प्लेयर त लास्ट प्लेयर भइसकेको थियो नि त त्यो भएर पनि अलिकति कम्प्याक्ट डिफेन्स लाइन कम्प्याक्ट बनाउँदै चाहिँ गोलरक्षकले चाहिँ त्यो लाइन अफ भिजनै छेक्यो क्या त्यो भएर पनि नत्र सेभेबल सर्टै थियो होइन अब तर बल कहाँबाट आए नै देखिनन् गोलरक्षक सङ्गीता मगरले र श्रीलङ्का अलिकति लकी पनि भयो तर त्यो कन्स्ट्यान्ट प्रेसर चाहिँ दिइरहेको थियो भनौँ न गोलरक्षक डिफेन्सलाई लगातार टेस्ट पनि गरिरहेको थियो र खेलको अवस्था अनुसार चाहिँ त्यो गोल डिजर्भिङ पनि थियो तर राइट द्याट मोमेन्ट चाहिँ अलिकति सङ्गीता अनलकी नै भइन् भनौँ
भुटान फिजिकली पनि बेटर देखिएको थियो रेलेभेन्ट टु द सेकेन्ड गोल जुन हिसाबले भुटानले आफ्नो दोस्रो गोल गरेको थियो जुन आउट मसल गरेर सेन्टर ब्याकले गोल गरेका थिए आई थिङ्क भुटानको फिजिकल डोमिनेसन त्यहाँबाट पनि देखिन्छ
मैले सुरुवातमा भनेको थिएँ कि श्रीलङ्काको फिजिकललाई चाहिँ डोमिनेसनलाई चाहिँ डिफेन्सिभली चाहिँ भुटानले काउन्टर गर्नुपर्ने हुन्थेन तर ठिक त्यही भनौँ न आफ्नै अट्याकमा पनि त्यो युज गरेन अब सेट पिस डेलिभरी कुरा गर्नुपर्दाखेरि नामगालको भनौँ न त्यो ठ्याक्क 6 यार्ड बक्स अगाडि जब बल खस्छ किपर आउने नआउने एउटा दुविधा हुन्छ त्यसपछि डिफेन्सहरूलाई पनि किपरले क्लियर गर्छ कि गर्दैन भन्दै भन्न अब भुटानको जुन नम्बर 16 हामीले देख्यौँ होइन अलिकति फिजिकल त्यसपछि सायद इन्जुर्ड पनि भयो सेकेन्ड हाफमा हामीले देख्न पाएनौँ तर अर्को एउटा डेप्थ भनौँ न भुटानले चाहिँ 2 खेल खेलेको छ 3टा सेन्टर ब्याक पेयरिङ टेस्ट गरिसक्यो क्या त्यो भएर केही गरी चोट हुन्छ अथवा आफ्नो खेलाडी 100% छैन भने पनि अर्को खेलाडी पठाएर चाहिँ त्यो कभर गर्ने एउटा भनौँ बेनिफिट चाहिँ आज पनि देखियो
डेफिनेटली सो सेकेन्ड हाफको पर्फर्मेन्सको कुरा गर्ने हो भने भुटान सायद राधा अलिकति बेसी नै कम्फर्टेबल थियो किनकि आई थिङ्क यो भनौँ न स्ट्यामिना फ्याक्टर केम इन्टु प्ले किनकि हामी कुरा गरि पनि रहेका थियौँ अफ एयर जुन हाई अल्टिट्युड ट्रेनिङ भइरहेको छ भुटानको अथवा हाई अल्टिट्युडमा उनीहरू ट्रेनिङ गरेर आएका छन् आई थिङ्क नेपाल फेभरेबल पनि भएको छ इन कम्पेरिजन टु श्रीलङ्का जो अलिकति केही हट जोनबाट केही रेड जोनबाट आउने गर्छन् सो त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि पनि यो इन्भाइरोमेन्ट यो वेदर यो ग्राउन्ड चाहिँ सायद भुटानलाई फेभर गरिरहेको छ हामीले अघिल्लो गेममा पनि देख्यौँ भुटानको स्ट्यामिना जुन नेपालसँग खेलेको थियो सो आज पनि त्यही फ्याक्टर होला 2 गोल दोस्रो हाफमा गर्न सफल भयो भुटान
त्यो अब भनौँ न असर पर्छ होइन प्रशिक्षकले पनि भनेका थिए कि यहाँ एक्लेमेटाइज नभन्दा पनि यहाँ अब यो अल्टिट्युडमा खेलेको छैन त्यति होइन अब श्रीलङ्का अझै गर्मी स्थानबाट आएको यहाँ त अब चिसो सुरु हुन भइसकेको छ र त्योभन्दा पनि अब हामीले पछिल्लो खेलमा मलदिप्सलाई पनि देख्यौँ कि भनौँ त्यो जति अल्टिट्युड बढ्छ त्यति खेल्न कारण छ र सेकेन्ड हाफको आजको कुरा गर्ने हुँदा जुन किसिमको चाहिँ कम्पिटिटिभ गेम थियो फर्स्ट हाफमा त्यो भनौँ न एउटा पेस देखिएको थियो त्यो पेस चाहिँ बिल्कुल देखिन र प्रशिक्षक पनि अलिकति निराश थियो कि भनौँ न अब हामीले इमेसालाई पनि निकालेको देख्यौँ होइन त्यो भएर चाहिँ जुन जुन चाहिँ अब त्यो एटेम्प्टहरू भइरहेको थियो होइन, जुन प्रेसिङ विशेष गरी डिफेन्सिभली चाहिँ जुन भुटानलाई पहिलो हाफमा खुल्न दिएको थिएन, सेकेन्ड हाफमा चाहिँ भुटानले जस्ट पासिङ फुटबल मात्र खेल्यो। त्यसपछि हामीले देख्यौँ कि पेमाले कसरी त्यो हुन्छ नि आफू अलिक अगाडि गएर चाहिँ सोनम छिरेपछि त्यो स्विच पनि गरिनु पोजिसन होइन, आफू अलिकति एटाकिङ रोलमा गएर त्यो पास निकाल्ने र मेन चाहिँ अब डिफेन्सिभली चाहिँ भनौँ न श्रीलङ्का टेस्ट पछिल्लो खेलमा त्यति भएको थिएन। आज चाहिँ त्यो पार्टनरसिपमा पनि अलिकति कसले चाहिँ कहाँ कभर गर्ने भन्ने खालको कन्फ्युजन पनि देखियो। त्यसको चाहिँ फाइदा एकदम भनौँ न अब इन्भाइरोमेन्ट त छँदैछ, त्यो फाइदा त भुटानसँग आफ्नो रिलेन्टलेस त्यो पुरै 90 मिनट्स खेल्न सक्ने क्षमता छ। त्यसमाथि पनि त्यो विपक्षीको डिफेन्सको कमजोरी चाहिँ एकदम मजाले उठाए आज।
डेफिनेटली। सो भुटानले एउटा राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स दिएको छ। यो खेलको बारेमा हामी कुरा गर्दै नै छौँ। यो ब्रेकपछि हामी फर्केर आउनेछौँ।
Saff Women's Championship 2024.
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारमा जितौँ 10 लाखको उपहार। यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार। साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष एएमसी प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट। र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ।
तपाईको कपालमा कसको हुकुम चल्छ? स्प्लिट एन्ड्सको जेट या हेयर फलको फैसला? हेयर प्रब्लम्स मतलब हेयर ड्यामेज। डभको 1/4 मोइस्चराइजिङ मिल्क र केराटिन एक्टिभ्सले कपाललाई भित्रैदेखि रिपेयर गर्छ। अब सुन्दर लहलहाउँदो कपाल जसमा चल्छ केवल तपाईको मर्जी। डभ।
नयाँ लक्स अब पहिलो पटक भिटामिन सी र भिटामिन ई को साथ, जसले मुहारबाट दाग कम गर्छ र दिन्छ बेदाग निखार। नयाँ लक्स।
हाम्रो उत्कृष्ट साबुन लक्स अब पाउनुहोस् मात्र रु 50 मा।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
ई सेवासँग मनाउनुहोस् महाउत्सव। यसपालि दशैं तिहारमा ई सेवाबाट जुनसुकै कारोबार गर्दा कार जित्ने मौका। यो चाडपर्व गर्नुहोस् ई सेवाबाट कारोबार, चढ्नुहोस् नामीको दामी कार, साथमा आइफोन 16 र हात खाली नहुने उपहार। असोज 1 देखि कार्तिक 30 सम्म ई सेवाबाट जति धेरै कारोबार त्यति नै धेरै उपहार। हजारौं लकी विनर्सले जित्न सक्नुहुनेछ विकली र मन्थली क्याशब्याक, भाउचर्स, डिस्काउन्ट्स र अरू टन्नै अफरहरू। आजैदेखि टप अप, फ्लाइट टिकट्स, होटल बुकिङ, बिल पेमेन्ट्स र क्युआर पेमेन्ट जस्ता सबै कारोबार ई सेवाबाट गरौँ।
प्राकृतिक राख भएको विश्वासिलो, गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो। नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी।
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुनुहुँदो रहेछ। क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ, मूल्य होइन।
मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु।
साथी हो गर्नु भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ।
पैसा पठाऊ ठाउँको ठाउँ, फोन पे डाइरेक्ट, नगद छोडाऊ फोन पे गरौँ।
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
झन्झट रहित शपिङको लागि गो क्याशलेस, पे विथ ग्लोबल स्मार्ट प्लस।
साथी हो गर्नु भने जिन्दगी भर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु। माउन्टेन ड्यू डरको अगाडि जित्छ।
Saff Women's Championship 2024.
दर्शन पुनः स्वागत छ दशरथ स्टेडियममा। हामी छौँ यो पोस्ट म्याचको लागि। भुटान र श्रीलङ्काको खेल सकिसकेको छ। भुटानले श्रीलङ्कालाई हराइसकेको छ र मसँग हुनुहुन्छ सुभाष सुमागाई। सुभाष, आई थिङ्क अब भुटानको लागि एउटा राम्रो बाटो बनिसकेको छ सेमिफाइनलको लागि। 2022 को सेमिफाइनलिस्ट र सायद यो गेम पछि सायद क्ल्यारिटी भइसकेको छ। भुटान इज वान अफ द फेभरेट्स भनेर अगाडि जान।
पक्कै पनि अब भनौँ न जित हासिल गर्यो, 4 अङ्क छ होइन, त्यसभन्दा पनि ठुलो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ कि जित त भइसकेको छ तर मलाई लाग्छ त्यसभन्दा ठुलो अब जुन किसिमको अप्रोच थियो भुटानको मलाई लाग्छ उनीहरू धेरैभन्दा उनीहरूको नजर चाहिँ अब ग्रुप विनरको रूपमा पनि छ किनभने नेपालले नै मालदिप्ससँग खेल्नु छ श्रीलङ्कासँग खेल्दैछ होइन भुटान आफैले पनि मालदिप्ससँग खेल्नु भएको छ र जुन निकोल डिमेनको सुरुवातमा खेल सुरु नगएको उनको अन्तर्वार्ता थियो त्यहाँ पनि भनेको थिइन् कि जित हासिल गर्ने र त्यसपछि ग्रुप विनर बन्ने पनि एउटा लक्ष्य हुनेछ किनकि अर्कोतिर अब भनौँ न जुन किसिमको बङ्गलादेशको पर्फर्मेन्स छ उनीहरू सम्भवतः रनर अप अथवा पाकिस्तान आउने सम्भावना पनि छ त्यो नजर हुनाले चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ इजियर अफ द टु टिम्स हुनसक्छ इन्डियाभन्दा चाहिँ बेटर सुइटेड चाहिँ बङ्गलादेश वा पाकिस्तान हुनसक्छ त्यही भएर चाहिँ ग्रुप विनर बन्न पनि प्रतिस्पर्धा हुन्छ र नेपालले आज भनौँ न 4-1 को रिप्लाईमा चाहिँ मालदिप्स विरुद्ध कति गोल हान्छ भने त्यो पनि महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छ
डेफिनेटली सो गोल डिफरेन्स विल कम इन्टु इक्वेसन किनकि फाइनल गेममा जाँदै गर्दाखेरि जुन ड्र रहेको छ नेपाल र भुटान बिचको त्यो चिजलाई एनालाइज गर्ने हो भने नेपालले आज धेरै गोल गर्न आवश्यक पनि छ श्रीलङ्कासँग पनि चान्स छ फाइनल गेममा गएर नेपाललाई हराएर सेमी फाइनल पुग्नको लागि र आई थिङ्क त्यो गाह्रो पनि रहनेछ तथापि इट्स स्टिल पोसिबल र वी हेभ सिन ग्लिम्सेस किनकि अघिल्लो खेलमा मालदिप्स विरुद्धको जुन खेल देखेका थियौँ हामीले श्रीलङ्काको आई थिङ्क त्यही प्रकारको खेल खेल्न सक्छ श्रीलङ्काले भने दे क्यान स्टिल गो इन तर गाह्रो भने पक्कै हुनेछ
गाह्रो त हुन्छ अब भनौँ न होम ग्राउन्ड अब अर्को चाहिँ कुरा चाहिँ बेलुकाको गेम छ होइन श्रीलङ्काले अहिलेसम्म बेलुका खेलेको छैन र अर्को कुरा अन्तिम खेल हुनेछ भनौँ न जब भुटान र मालदिप्स खेलिसक्छन् त्यसपछि मात्र नेपाल श्रीलङ्का हुनेछ र नेपाललाई एउटा स्पष्ट के हुनेछ भने के समीकरण आवश्यक पर्छ कति अङ्क अथवा कति गोलले जित्नुपर्छ भन्ने त्यो प्रश्न हुन्छ र त्यही अनुसार योजना बनाउन सक्छ श्रीलङ्काको लागि प्रश्न छ कि नेपाललाई हराऊ सेमी फाइनल जाऊ त्यो प्रश्न छ नेपाललाई भने समूह विजेता बन्न के आवश्यक छ त्यो न्युमेरिकल सबै गेम्सहरू हुनेछन् होइन त्यही भएर श्रीलङ्का अब नेपाल विरुद्ध नतिजा निकाल्न अब विशेष गरी त्यो साँझको खेलमा चाहिँ अब त्यो किनकि त्यो समयमा प्रशिक्षण पनि कुनै टिमले गर्न पाएका छैनन् र यो मौसममा चाहिँ श्रीलङ्काले दुईटै गेम दिउँसो खेलेको हुनाले त्यो एडभान्टेज चाहिँ नेपाललाई पक्कै पनि हुनेछ
डेफिनेटली सो आज सायद भुटानले त्यो एडभान्टेज युज गरेको छ बिट्विन द हिमालयन किङडम्स अब हामीले जुन यो प्रकारको एउटा ब्रदरहुड जो एउटा ब्लड लाइन हामीले सेयर गर्छौँ आई थिङ्क त्यो चिज पनि कम इन्टु प्ले अहिले हामीले देखिरहेको छौँ यो ग्राउन्डमा एकदमै राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स पनि भइरहेको छ अघिल्लो सिजन पनि हामीले देखेका थियौँ भुटानको एउटा राम्रो पर्फर्मेन्स र आई थिङ्क यहाँ पनि त्यही प्रकारको पर्फर्मेन्स गरिरहेका छौँ हामी लगभग यो पोस्ट म्याचको अन्ततर्फ आइसकेका सुभाष थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर बिङ हियर वी विल बी कमिङ ब्याक विथ द प्री म्याच 1 सेकेन्ड्स विथ सुभाष सो थ्याङ्क यू सुभाष यस सो दर्शकवृन्द अब हामी एन्ड अफ द ब्रडकास्ट आइसकेका छौँ यो खेल समाप्त भइसकेको छ भुटान 4-1 ले जित निकाल्दै अगाडि बढिसकेको छ यो राउन्ड 2 को खेलमा र अब भने द हाइलाइट अफ द डे द मेन इभेन्ट एज वी क्यान से नेपाल खेल्दैछ मालदिप्ससँग 5:30 बजेको किक अफ रहेको छ भने सो खेलको प्री म्याच लिएर पनि हामी आउने नै छौँ हेर्दै गर्नुहोला होन्डा प्रेजेन्ट्स साफ वुमेन्स च्याम्पियनसिपको प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण
Saff Women's Championship 2024.
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारबार जितौँ 10 लाखको उपहार यसपालिको चाडबाडमा स्क्रैच कार्ड मार्फत जित्नुहोस् 10 लाखसम्मको नगद उपहार साथै चुज योर स्किमबाट छान्नुहोस् रु 10,000 सम्मको थप स्क्रैच कार्ड वा 12,500 बराबरको 5 वर्ष एएमसी प्याकेज वा 7 वर्षसम्म बाई 1 गेट 1 सर्भिसिङ फ्री अनि बिग बाइक्समा 1 लाखसम्मको डिस्काउन्ट र यो स्किम होन्डा इजी फाइनान्समा पनि लागू हुनेछ।
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time. So imagine what it can do to your skin. But Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream richly blended with mild cleansers, making it softer and more radiant. Get your radiance with Dove.
के तपाईले पनि नेपाल टेलिकमको राउटरबाट टेलिफोन मात्रै चलाइराख्नु भएको छ? अब नेपाल टेलिकमको राउटरबाट टेलिफोन मात्रै चलाइराख्नु भएका ग्राहकहरूको लागि 1 महिना फ्रीमा फाइबर इन्टरनेट परीक्षण सुविधा प्रदान गरेको छ। यो सुविधा लिनको लागि 198 मा फोन गरे पुग्छ र 1 महिनाको निशुल्क परीक्षणपछि नेपाल टेलिकमको फाइबर इन्टरनेट आफ्नो रोजाइ अनुसारको इन्टरनेट, टिभी, टेलिफोन र मोबाइल डाटा सहितका वार्षिक प्याकेजहरू छाने लिन सक्नुहुन्छ।
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार।
अब घर बसी ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्कको ई-कम कार्ड मार्फत पेमेन्ट गरी नेटफ्लिक्स, अमेजन प्राइम जस्ता प्लेटफर्महरूमा आफूलाई मनपर्ने मुभी तथा अन्य रोचक सामग्रीको मज्जा लिनुहोस्। ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्कको ई-कम कार्ड। ई-कम कार्ड लिन तपाईको व्यक्तिगत प्यान, ग्लोबल आइएमई ब्याङ्कको खाता, मोबाइल नम्बर र इमेल भई पुग्दछ।
ग्लोबल आइमी बैंक, सबैका लागि बैंक।
ब्रो तैँले खेल्न त खेलिस् तर के खेलिस् यार म्यान मार्किङ गर्नु पर्दैन तँलाई झन् त्यत्रो भनेको तँलाई पहिले तिनै खेल भने हैन
भाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिन यार
भाइ रेड बुल ब्रो म भएको भए 8 गोल यतिकै के दिएको यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ
पैसै दिएपछि त अस्ति दिनु पर्यो नि दाइ परे के गरे
रेड बुल असली रोजो
कस्तो जोडले हाने यार
अब त रेड बुल चिन्छ होला नि त त्यहाँ पुरस्कार पर्यो होला
हो र
पसलमा भ्याइ नभ्याइ हुन्छ पैसा जति सबै फोन पेबाट सिधै बैंक खातामा गएपछि म त ढुक्क
कति बताइ
450 फोन पे त मेरो लागि वरदान हो आउँदै गर्नु
न क्याश बोक्नु पर्ने न एटीएम मा लाइन लाग्नु पर्ने फोन भए पुग्छ फोन पे त मेरो लागि लाइफस्टाइल भइसकेको छ
ट्याक्सी दाइ फोन पे चल्छ है
चलिहाल्छ नि बस्नुस्
अब पैसा भन्ने कुरा जुन बेला पनि चाहिन सक्छ ठाउँको ठाउँ पैसा पठाउन मिल्ने फोन पे त मेरो लागि एकदमै सजिलो उपाय हो हस् थ्याङ्क यू दाइ
बिजुलीको बिल तिर्यौ
तिर त हेर्नुहोस् न आफ्नो त बिर्सिने बानी झन् यो बिल थिएन भनेपछि त यादै हुँदैन तर सम्झिने बित्तिकै फोन पे गरिदिइहाल्छु फोन पे मेरो लागि भरपर्दो साथी साँच्ची तिमीले फ्लाइटको टिकट बुक गर्यौ
मैले हिजै बुक गरिसके भने
फोन पे त मेरो लागि समयको बचत हो
मेरो लागि विश्वास हो
स्वतन्त्रता हो
मेरो लागि आवश्यकता हो
मेरो लागि सहजता हो
मेरो लागि दिनचर्या हो
रोहन खोइ उसलाई हेल्प चाहिन्छ तिमी रिग्रेट त गर्दैनौ नि गएन भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ
साउजी
हजुर
मलाई तोरीको तेल दिनुस् न
यो लिनुहोस् नयाँ आएको मूल्य पनि कम छ
नमस्ते साउजी
नमस्ते
धारा तोरीको तेल पाउ न
यो लिनुहोस्
होइन मलाई धारा तोरीको तेल नै चाहिन्छ
सस्तो पनि छ
धारा तोरीको तेल प्राकृतिक राख भएको विश्वासिलो गुणस्तरीय अनि राम्रो नो कम्प्रोमाइज विथ धारा साउजी
विजयजी बडो स्मार्ट हुनुहुँदो रहेछ क्वालिटी हेर्नु हुँदो रहेछ मूल्य होइन
साउजी मलाई पनि धारा तेल दिनुस् न
मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु
ई सेवासँग मनाउनुहोस् महाउत्सव यसपालि दशैं तिहारमा ई सेवाबाट जुनसुकै कारोबार गर्दा कार जित्ने मौका यो चाडपर्व गर्नुहोस् ई सेवाबाट कारोबार चढ्नुहोस् नामीको दामी कार साथमा आइफोन 16 र हात खाली नहुने उपहार असोज 1 देखि कार्तिक 30 सम्म ई सेवाबाट जति धेरै कारोबार त्यति नै धेरै उपहार हजारौं लकी विनर्सले जित्न सक्नुहुनेछ वीकली र मन्थली क्याशब्याक्स भाउचर्स डिस्काउन्ट्स र अरु टन्नै अफरहरू आजैदेखि टप अप फ्लाइट टिकट्स होटल बुकिङ बिल पेमेन्ट्स र क्यूआर पेमेन्ट जस्ता सबै कारोबार ई सेवाबाट गरौँ
रोहन खोइ उसलाई हेल्प चाहिन्छ तिमी रिग्रेट त गर्दैनौ नि गएन भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु माउन्टेन ड्यू डोरको अगाडि जित्छ
घडी पेट्दिन्छ फेरि तितो औषधि
तितो औषधिबाट बच्नु छ भने लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ लिनु आउने गर्ने हातबाट कीटाणु मुखमा खुरु खुरु दब हुन्छ सबै रोग सुरु
त्यसैले लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ्गर सुरक्षा
जम्सबाट बच्न अब पाउनुहोस् 100 ग्रामको लाइफ बोय साबुन मात्र रु 45 मा
Honda presents Saff Women's Championship 2024. Title sponsor.
हाम्रो चाडबाड होन्डाको खुसियाली बारबार.
Powered by Dove, official sponsor for Nepal women's football team.
Dove is different. Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Get your radiance with Dove.
In association with
Nepal Telecom, Rashtrako Sanchar.
Energized by
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
Banking partner
ग्लोबल आइएमए बैंक, सबैका लागि बैंक.
Co-sponsored by
सही खोजौं, शुद्ध रोजौं. मुटु चाहिन्छ मुटु.
मेरो मोबाइलमा चल्छ यी सेवा.
अब उत्सव हुन्छ अझै बढी रमाइलो. किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा.
Hygiene partner
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ.
लाइफ बोय स्ट्रङ यसले दिन्छ कीटाणुहरूबाट 100% स्ट्रङ्गर सुरक्षा.
प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण कान्तिपुर मैक्स तथा डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरूमा. An AD
चरी चट्ट परी भुरुरु खोली तिरै तिर. चरी चट्ट परी भुरुरु खोली तिरै तिर. चरी चट्ट परी भुरुरु खोली तिरै तिर. चरी